welcome to episode 18 of Crimson Knights. And this is a historic event because this is the longest I've ever run a campaign. Woo! Woo! Thank you all. You guys are
legal.
awesome.
It's legal.
It's legal.
It's legal.
Our campaign is now legal, and with the way that this thing goes, anyway. So thank you guys all for doing this. This has been super awesome, and to have a long-running campaign is super fun, and I've never done it, and I'm excited. So, last week was insane, and this week I am currently in a place that is not normally where I live. So sound and stuff is probably really bad, and I'm sorry, but there's nothing to do about it. So this is the best it could be, and next week's gonna be even worse.
Yeah, you sound better than ever.
Oh, that's good. I won't on the recording. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And who is going to do the recap?
Real quick, I think you can't really say that last week was really crazy anymore because it tends to be the normal now.
Yeah. You're very right, actually.
We're pretty much just someone's almost dying every single episode now.
Par for the course.
Last week was exactly the same as every other week of the 18 episodes.
Nothing changed.
Valen bad decisions? Yeah. Dimitri get your decisions? Yeah.
Valen made excellent decisions. He
Bad
was
roll?
the only reason that what's her
Excellent
face is.
decisions.
He did. He's
We're
the
going to
only one
start
that got
rating each
Gladys
episode
over.
by how many
That's
saving
true.
throws
Yeah.
we have to.
And who's the only person who could roll to push the cart?
And who's the only person who exposed their nothing to an old lady? So, I mean,
She's not. She's a nobody. She doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. She's
She's a nobody.
probably dead from the lightning strikes or something. I don't know.
In Matt and I's defense, we rolled within our characters. I mean, this is
all right.
Yes, your leg length completely accurate for both of you.
I need uppies. Upsies.
One of my favorite quotes
I've got
was,
this giant
was-
armor.
Bryce, my legs are soda cans.
It's a very interesting visual.
Mhm.
I'm like checked out. Dumpy. All right. So we started off at the gallows, where we were looking at first our ghostly apparitions hanging from the nooses there at the gallows, which we talked briefly about, but we couldn't figure anything out about it, per usual. Really great. So then we took a closer look at the board showing the pictures of all of our faces, which were very, very detailed down to Dimitri's head. And as we were there, we saw an old man waddle up to it and place another one, which was not quite so detailed, but mentioned Delphinius, leader of the DZD, for I believe it was 1,000 gold to contact House Bravo at the dock ward, whereas ours were 10,000 gold and to go straight to Sakai Keep. So definitely some interesting events there that make us a little afraid to go back and see Delphinius, but who knows? Who could say? We'll see what happens. So we decided to try and find some cover because we knew that we would be hunted by the Scarlet Suns. So our trip took us to Zoblob's shop to try and find a map of the sewers. At which point we found not Zoblob's shop, but a very horrific sign in front of a door that was cursed relic of a demon who likes to make apple pie. So it was an apple pie recipe. Can't prove me wrong there. So we all sidled past it, and Valen decided to pick the lock on the door, and we entered into a poor elderly lady's abode.
Maybe she was the demon. We don't know.
I was very confused and upset at us breaking in. At which point, nothing else happened from there because we have redacted it all from
It didn't
our minds. So pants were down, they were back up. That's really all that matters. She was upset and kicked us out, and we got nowhere with that, which is fine. We did, however, try to lie to her immediately about Franz and his the reason we were there, instead of just telling the truth about him sending us there. So interesting choice. I found that to be fascinating. But
Right.
but
Look,
here we are.
I forgot. Okay.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. we got kicked out anyway. We would have been kicked out no matter what, thanks to Valen. So we left, and the door was slammed shut behind us in a way that would not have been quite possible since she was sitting down in the chair knitting. And then we felt something change, turned around and opened the door again, and we were in Zoblob's shop. So, yeah, fool around enough and we get rewarded.
Mhm.
Am I wrong?
That was
Valen
not
could
the
be the reason why
takeaway.
we got in.
That was not the takeaway.
Drop your
Did not
pants.
reward Valen's bad behavior then.
Drop your pants and get no.
Just because it's 18 does not mean you can make it right now. So we
Rocks
went
fall,
into
Austin
Zoblov.
dies. Not
Yes,
not
pretty
not Valen, Austin.
So Zoblov welcomed us. He was very happy to see us. We tried to get some information. We couldn't really get a ton from him. Dimitri did ask about the Manticore egg, but didn't really get much else either. I talked about being celestial and having some help, but I didn't really get it. I got direction as well, but mostly just I don't want to say nonsense information for the sake of the DM because it's not nonsense, but for the sake of the time right now, it's not very helpful, but it is helpful information.
Thorkin's
we'll
like, can I
get there.
please have a full list of step-by-step directions on what to do next? Thank you.
I mean, come on. Some of us read the walkthroughs, some of us just play. What can we say? So,
Did you just add traumatized old lady? Hey,
no,
I
That
thought we
was
agreed that
added
never
earlier.
happened.
no,
That never happened.
Traumatized her. We just redacted it. That's
I
all.
never traumatized. No, she was the demon. She was
Anyway.
the old lady.
You
So,
thought she was a demon. Actually, no, you
Dimitri
didn't
did
think you were.
butter up Zoblob quite a bit with a green piece of glass that he said was kind of worthless anyway, and a green bottle of liquor. But it helped us because he had a proposition for us to use some potions, which he sold to us for 300 gold. So we got 10 greater health potions and then an assortment of exciting other potions
On sale.
on sale that he did not want to sell to another group of adventurers. So we're not quite sure who that is, but
Probably the Scarlet Suns, I imagine.
it's very possible.
Going out
So,
with him.
and then as we kept asking, he mentioned that he could not sell anything for another month as Quillen's magic abilities and the veil that he's created made it almost impossible for him to find new items. But if we could find him exciting, exquisite green things, he could find us more stuff in return. So he did not have a map of the sewers either, but he kind of pointed us in some directions there. And then he looked at his watch and told us we need to get ready for the show. So we left. Yes.
Was it this last time that he talked to Bryce about the mate earring? Was it?
He did talk about the earrings. Thank you.
Yeah.
So he talked about his sister who was given the earrings by an ancient god that no longer exists in our vocabulary, essentially, but that they had phoenix tears inside of each one. And his reason for coming to Waterdeep was to find those earrings, which I did find interesting because of the history of Zoblob with our other campaigns. So
I found it very interesting too. Not for that reason, because I don't know that history, but I really like that story. And he gave the one to Bryce, and Bryce is like, "I'm gonna get the other one," And I like that.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
Can I interject with another one, Matt?
You may.
That's important.
Absolutely.
What Zoblod did with the green cross to your flail. That's super important.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm used to not talking about my stuff. Thank you. So which I didn't catch the first time you said it, which I thought was interesting, but when I re-listened, he took my green symbol, kind of rubbed it against, and he said that it would force me to make a choice, but that he kind of stalled that for now. So I thought that was really interesting.
And it turned it green.
Yes, because it was
He kind of rubbed it out.
it was the same material as the stone, correct?
He was really fast, and he
Hey.
got it green.
Remember we said about penises being off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
That was quick.
Yep.
That was
There we
within
That was quick.
how long? Okay.
Yeah.
1000% just recounted.
So
Redacted.
we left, and there was a lightning storm. but it was not like any. we
No
had-
talk of Austin's tincture of Austin or Valen's tincture. Okay,
They're redacting all that stuff.
got it. Okay,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Makes
it
Valen
sense.
drank
happened.
a tincture of regrowth, and we don't know what's going to happen. So
I'm like, I don't care. Give it to me.
what about Todd's hat? Like, I think Dimitri's hat was
I want the
definitely
green hat.
important.
all right, you're right. Okay, I stand corrected.
Yeah.
I will recant back into my
We don't
recap.
we don't have to say everything, but yes.
Yeah.
it is-
No.
it is a
Your
good
your hat was important. He
We can skip
shredded your
that.
blue hat, and gave you the lovely green hat. And he did say that if you ever showed up in anything but the green hat, he would skin you alive.
He did.
He also gave us the compact, which is not makeup, but it's to transport us.
The compass, yes. Yes, so we would not transport us, but if we were at a location, we could twist the dial, and then wherever we were, it would lead us back to that location. So
very cool.
very useful for the future as well, which we probably should have just like set to Zoblob's shop. Would have been smart.
Really,
But-
the most important place to
Well,
go.
it won't be there for a month. He left.
Well,
It'll always
He'll be
lead us
there. Yeah.
He doesn't
Although
have
if
anything
we
to
need
do.
him, he will be where he needs to be. So we'll figure that out.
He's got to flash an old woman, and you get
Is there anything else that we need to discuss from Zoblob's shop
I think
before I move on? Yeah.
One more thing. No, I'm kidding.
There was a lot that did happen.
yeah, more than yeah.
He was
Things
very
happen.
open. There was a lot of stuff for each of our characters. I think as long as we all know what happened with our characters,
Yeah.
it's probably enough.
And here we were thinking that was just going to be a shopping.
Yeah. Nothing at all.
I know. I
Yeah, we're like, oh, we're going shopping. That's it.
thought we had a shopping
On a map.
montage. Nope.
Yeah.
And
So
I would like to point out that John said something interesting of like, if you guys all remember what you guys were, that's 100% true. But I know these recaps are as much for you guys as anything. 'Cause when you re-listen, you can hear the recaps.
Yes.
But again, it's up to you guys however
Yeah.
you want to do it.
I actually did like forget each one.
'Cause-
So
Well,
Dimitri
natural.
asked about the
Divvied up the
Manticore egg.
potions.
Yeah, we got the potions. Dimitri asked about the Manticore egg, and Zablob basically said it's going to be a gamble if you decide to get rid of it or hatch it.
Yeah.
He told Dolos that I'd be going through one of the hardest decisions in my life, and that and then he gave me a coin that will allow me to hide from my patron at least once. He infused a rusted copper coin and gave that to me.
perfect. All right. So then we left, and there was the lightning storm, which sounded like I believe it was large solid rocks slamming together. So we spent some time trying to figure out what was going on. We looked, we peered, we prayed, and eventually I was able to see two beings, one white and one dark, fighting against each other, which we were able to kind of discern were possibly the two Solars. And then we prayed for help for the Solar of Bahamut, at which point she came hurtling down out of the sky to us. And not in good condition, but also her 20-foot giant self. So we kind of stabilized her for the time being, threw her onto a cart, which Valen found. Very good idea, Valen. Very
Yeah.
nice.
I was very proud of that one.
And decided to try and get on our way, at which point Dimitri decided to try and sneak, but by telling us he was going to sneak. So
Go ahead
no.
without me, guys. Go ahead. No, we're not leaving without you. He said, I'm just
And-
gonna dip it in here.
And then just stuck his sword in the blood. So,
I'm a curious sort.
and then immediately passed out. Good job.
No, he got ate fangy, and he's gonna attack us, right? He was like,
Oh, that's right.
like getting all fangy, and I tried to
passed
disarm him.
He
Remember?
passed
I
out
put him to
before.
sleep.
You had to. I think you had to spend a penny to
I
make
did.
him go.
I
to
spent a
sleep,
penny
yeah.
to put him to sleep.
Yeah.
And so we threw him on the cart, and then went on a fun journey of
Mhm.
mistakes that were
Many
only made survival possible through Dolos's wonderful decisions.
Dol-
Fog and
Dolos, you saved our
fixing the
lives,
road
man.
in front of us. So that is why he is our Bendicator this evening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dolos. Between those two things, and looking back, I didn't think they were that important the whole time, but at the very
They were
end,
the
I
most
realized
important things.
they were the most important thing that could have happened on our
Yep.
journey.
We
Yeah.
would have all died. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Morning would have come.
Yeah. As we
Still
went
May. It's
about
still May.
on the it is still May. As we went about on the cart ride, we did finally get Dimitri to wake up, and he found out that his sword had been drinking from the body of Gladness the entire time, so he had to force it away from her,
I can't
which
believe
also
they didn't think
required
about
Benny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Lots
she
of
is in
Benny.
not good condition. The sword is in great condition.
Alternatively.
So
The
we
sword is like twice the size.
finally, through much trial and error and cart wheels breaking and mending them and potholes and all that, we finally ended up at the Temple of Bahamut, because once she did wake up, she told us that we needed to get her there to hide her away from something. So we once again did some rolling, got her inside, at which point we set her up on the altar, set up a magic circle. We put protection from good and evil against Celestial on Dolos. The magic circle is warding against Celestials. And we prepared for battle, and we heard Zavel's voice basically saying, "Oh, you done effed up." And do you have something, Doc?
Oh yeah. So I brought it up earlier because I actually didn't have it in my. I had it in my notes, but in a weird way. But we did split up the potions, like I said, so everyone does have 2 healing each.
Correct.
The other potions,
Potions.
they're all with I don't know. That's
They're
not my notes.
They're in our
so
communal pool.
that's yeah. Who has that? I don't.
However that works.
We
Anyway.
have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah. Anyway,
I'd
just
like
wanted to
to-
make sure that's clear because
exists
I don't
like-
ever want the situation the last time we were in this building to happen again.
Oh, it's gonna happen again. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen again.
About that,
Funny you
No,
should
I don't.
mention-
I don't mind that. I don't want to do it on like 3 health ever
Oh
again.
yeah.
That's my point. That's why I
about
was like,
that,
here we go.
About
I have healing potions and 5 sassy potions, which was exactly how Zoblob described it. So
That's
Yes.
the potion.
Zoblob's
If you
description of the
win-
potions was one of my favorite retellings.
yeah, that was
Played this again.
Yeah.
probably one of my favorite parts.
That was
Very
fun.
good. So
And
Um,
didn't you post those potion descriptions in Discord
Yes.
somewhere?
Yeah, they're all in there.
They're all-
that's kind of where we are.
And what a way to end the episode too. At that, like ending it right there was like such a cliffhanger.
It's perfect timing.
Really liked it. Yeah,
we all hated it.
yeah we hated it,
Success.
but now I'm okay.
We're very happy about it, but we hated it. We wanted to
hated
get
it.
right into it. So
Yeah. No.
Okay, so Dolos and Thorcum.
Yeah, good job, Matt,
guys
on the
are
reading
getting
back.
things, 'cause that was awesome.
Thorcum just gets bennies because he's so religious. That's the in-game reason.
Yeah. he's the religious guy and he's the lore master as well.
I like to imagine
Very
in
well
game
back.
he's just in the corner praying for like that entire time we're
Yeah.
recapping.
He gets boons.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I love it.
exactly.
I think I like that. That's good canon.
Okay, so a couple things. One, so everyone has 2 greater healing potions. What you guys decided? You can go into your inventory and actually add them. They're just called greater healing potions. You can just add 2 of them to your inventory.
Yeah, how do you add him?
If you go to your actual character sheet, and then you
Mhm.
go to inventory, or it might be equipment. I
Mhm.
can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, it's
Inventory.
inventory and then manage on the right there.
Oh, manage.
You
Gotcha.
press add. Says greater
Add.
healing potion.
And type in greater healing.
It's going to be potion of healing greater.
Ion
is that
stone
what
of
it is?
greater absorption. Oh no, that's not it.
What
Healing
Matt said.
healing.
Type in potion.
Type in potion. It'll be
Oh.
potion of healing greater.
Potion
then
of
you can
healing.
Click on the name, and you can do amount to
Add
to your
to equipment.
or you can put it in your backpack, or
Yeah, you can put it wherever.
actually it should be in your
I'm not
backpack.
super. I'm
Cool.
not super
Got it.
touchy about that.
Like Edward Healy hands, just 2 of them. And
Double fisting.
yeah,
Now-
exactly.
As for all the other potions, I don't have any issue with out of combat. You guys say, "Oh, whoever has it has it," but but in combat, it will matter if you have it versus if someone else has it. So who's holding the other potions? Or do you have
Maybe
to
we
split
should
up?
pick. Maybe we should split them up.
You guys can add them to your inventory, like if you want, because there's the names of them are all in the thing that I sent in Discord.
It would be cool to have one person maybe having all, because it is such a weird array. It's not like anything is necessarily specific to one class.
I mean, I could be the master of potions if you
You want to
decide
be
or
the
something.
potion master?
Who's
As
our
the healer, but I'm
who's
fine
our
with it.
least likely to get like knocked out first?
Definitely Matt,
Thorcum,
because he
for
has
sure.
like 1,000
Yeah.
health.
Thorcum.
Yeah,
And all the
Yeah.
armor.
And
Crazy
bennies.
and all the
He has so
armor.
many
Yeah.
bennies. He gets one every week.
Right. Yeah,
Indestructible
you're like
armor.
11 HP and I'm 13.
But I mean, if I get
so-
knocked out, you guys can just loot my body for.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
sure.
yeah,
He'll
tear
be
his
like,
armor off.
"Hey, we're there to. We'll stabilize him. No, we're gonna grab this potion."
But I figure that's
Yeah.
going to take an entire turn as opposed to like you just throwing something else our way.
We have other ways of getting him. Like in the worst case scenario, if he is down, we have
Yes.
other ways of getting him back.
Yeah, it'll.
So-
It'll make
So I
sense.
say Thorcum, you're going to hold him then?
I
yeah,
like
that
that.
works.
Also,
Fine with
I'm
me.
adding to that pool the one from my inventory, which is a potion of flying. So
Ooh.
that's in that as well.
Okay.
You can already fly, Mr. Armor. So I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
He can
And I have a high
aggressively
flying
You
fly.
sure you don't want to, Bryce? You sure you don't want to keep that for the battle, and so you can kind of float up in the air and rain down?
Thought about it. I mean, I'm short, but I'll be fine.
Okay. Awesome.
I'll remove that from my inventory.
Okay. So, and then Matt, you can add it all directly to your thing as you so desire.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. Potion of aqueous form did not pull up anything,
That's weird.
so I'll figure it
Oh.
out. I'll figure it out as I go.
Okay. And if you need to, I can probably manually do it later. But okay. So let's make sure I have this set up right. Okay. So you guys all heard that voice in your heads. And I need to zoom out because all of my settings are completely screwed. Okay, there.
And morning came.
Mm-hmm.
Is this okay? I think that's good. All right. So you guys all see this, yes? Okay.
Probably zoom out though. Ah, yes.
I see darkness. Oh, there we go.
Okay. But
Oh, boy.
You see your characters and such.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's,
I gotta zoom
she
out.
is very large.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dolos.
She's a big girl.
Mm-hmm. She's
Ridley
looking a little
Scott
pale
eyeball.
from all the blood you sucked out of her.
She is.
Well,
Um.
I didn't suck it up.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Yeah, she is huge.
Technically.
you guys said you dragged her in and you put her on the altar, right?
Yeah.
And then you did the circle and all that kind of stuff. You heard the thing. And then God, I listened to this already. Did you guys started the prayer?
Yes.
You did. Oh, that's right, because the
Yeah,
the
because
thing
the
went.
flames
Yeah,
are
Last
going
two
over.
rolls.
correct.
Yep, yep.
It was a crazy day at work. My re-listen. The last part was rough. Okay.
It says they prayed, the flaming winds start, the zombies started to come out, and then
The voice.
so yeah.
Can you guys put your characters in? Like you guys have a second now. You guys are gonna like kind of figure out where you want to stand to prepare for what's about to happen. You guys basically are gonna get a free action now while you readjust yourself. And if you want to do anything, you have a very short time to prepare.
I was gonna say, Dolos, do you want to same stance as last time?
I'm just assuming like, oh god, I've been through this once already.
We've been here before.
So
yeah.
Do you want to put up the circle for us?
Oh yeah, that's true. Where's the circle? That's what
the
we should
circle
probably
is
do.
basically gonna be that whole spot where she is.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
assuming we're like able
We're
to
in
be
it, right?
inside of it with her. So like,
Um,
because she's like on the altar, even though she's large. we're
how
kind of
big is the circle?
10. I think I posted it recently. Did I?
Probably.
Did I not? There.
10-foot radius, so 20 feet.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Am I doing well, by the way? I can't remember how it ended for me. Am I not?
Uh,
am I
no,
normal
you're
or am
yeah,
I
you're normal. You're normal.
A 10-foot radius.
ish? Okay.
Okay. So then, no, you're basically not going to be able to get on there unless you want to get on top of her while the flame is happening.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. If you want to do that, that's fine. Just
Touch is important. So,
understand that that might not be the best place, but
so my thought
I'm-
process on that, and obviously you kind of answer, is like she's not like, she is not 20 feet around, right? She's a body.
she's
So I'm
20 feet
assuming-
tall.
Right, but
Yeah.
but she's not 20 feet wide.
No.
So I'm assuming we can kind of, fit ourselves in while we're doing this prayer circle with her, is what I'm thinking. That would
I
seem to make sense.
I will allow 2 people to be in the circle with her, because by the rules of D&D, she is considered a large creature, and a large creature takes that many spots. That is all of the
Right.
spots is her character, right? So, but I understand that she's unconscious and she's on the altar and all that kind of stuff. So, 2 people can stand within in that area.
Valen and I, right?
It's up to you.
We're in there together.
Yeah, you guys were the people that were praying. So yeah,
So that should be us, yeah. Okay.
so I'm gonna put her on
I'm
the
gonna-
map layer so that you guys can see. There you go.
Thank
Now
you.
you
Okay.
should be able to see where it is.
I'm going to put this on my sword. So I have this. This is a great time to use it.
Your sword's had enough.
Well,
It's
Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know.
He added it into his inventory. What are
It
you
was
talking
it's been a treasure I've had for a long time.
Awesome.
All of these things are just like coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
about? Oh, by
Cloud's
the-
like,
That's, the,
I have a bear trap.
Happen
that's
to
one of the
also
things
have
that we
the
just got
lucky
from
sword.
Zoblob.
I didn't know if you knew this. But
Yeah.
I pour oil of sharpness all over my bear traps.
Well, it's funny because that's one of the things we got from Zoblob.
was?
well, yes,
Oil
we
of
got the
sharpness?
potion of sharpness.
But it's called.
Yeah, we did. We did get the oil of sharpness from
Yeah.
Zoblob. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So, are you sure that's not what we just got, or is that what you got in the beginning of the game?
I got that like a long time ago. I've had it for a while. I just never had a reason to use it.
No. What? Why would you possibly have used something that would?
We're alive. We've survived.
I'm just messing with you. I think that's funny.
Oil
like
of sharpness. I like it, yeah.
Um,
Time to use it.
We're still in the
Yes,
moving phase.
That is
'Cause I'm
correct.
just-
He did get that. He got that on when
this is T100 roll.
with this on a T100 roll.
Nice.
Are we moving? Are we still moving, or are we all set?
No, you guys still have a couple seconds
Okay.
to move.
Are we are Austin and I able to do stuff, or are we concentrated down?
You guys, for at least this round, you guys are concentrating. After that, it's going to be up to you on what you want to do. If you want to continue to help the situation, or if you want to just let it be and kind of keep going, or what, that's going to be your choice. Very similar to last time,
So
right?
So-
The constantly praying is going to help the situation go faster, but obviously you guys won't be there to help your friends.
So we can kind of keep eye on it, and if we need to, I can pop out and help him out. Matt,
Sure.
If it gets
Yeah.
crazy out there.
I think that makes the most sense.
That's
And if
a
I
good
need
idea.
to, I can pop out healing or stuff.
Hold this prayer, Valen. Ah!
Hold the prayer.
Hold the prayer.
We got your back.
Take the wheel. Ah!
John, you're muted. I don't know if you're talking to us or something.
Bahamut, take the wheel.
Bahama,
Are
take
we
the
able to
wheel.
do anything except move as we're getting ready for this?
No, I mean, if you guys want to cast a spell here or something, now's the time to do it. This is basically happening during the time while we're starting
Rising.
to pray, and everything started to pull back. So you have, if you want to
Okay.
do something else, you can do it.
So
Just has to be
I
quick.
would like
Ooh.
to create a bonfire right here at the entrance.
Okay.
That is it's a 5-foot cube for 1d8 damage.
Why you be this way?
It'll last for 1 minute.
Just remember it is concentration. But
Yeah.
it's a good start.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you could put one here and here and here and here, put them everywhere.
As great as
By
that
the
would
way,
be, I don't think he'll let me.
No. Well,
quick, easy
concentration means you
question.
can only do one.
Mhm.
Right.
Sorry.
I figured.
This temple is currently consecrated.
No.
Right.
No,
It
it
is-
is not.
It's not
No.
concentrated
No.
anymore.
Just
No.
around
Man.
us.
Other than
Doors
the
are opening
circle.
for Dalcom.
Yeah.
It is. It's the same as it was before. It's
Yeah.
Perfect.
consecrated around just our circle.
You want
I don't-
there, John, or Dolus, or do you want it to the spot to the left?
Well, I figure I'm looking down the barrel here.
Oh, you want it over there. Okay, sorry.
No. I'm already looking down the barrel here. I kind of want this as like an extra thing from an entrance that I'm not covering in line of sight. Because of
Okay.
where I'm at, I have line of sight through this entrance.
Don't forget your ice cream.
Okay. So do you want it in
Ice
that
cream,
spot, or
yeah.
do you want the spot to the left? There's
Uh,
two squares there it can be on. It
Whatever you
can be
want.
that one, or it can be this one. where
Gonna
it
go try
currently
my
is.
new keto ice cream.
Oh, how'd the keto cooking go?
I mean,
last
unless I'm looking at the map wrong,
Everything turned
I
out
think
really
that's
good.
not
nice.
more or less the entrance because they'd have to
The
go
That's
across the
encouraging.
stairs otherwise,
That's
right? The
two.
one to the left would be the stairs.
Nice.
That's
That's
two
encouraging.
squares there, John. So there's two squares on that door that they can go through. So
Right.
there's 10 feet. So do you want it on the right side of the door or the left side of the door?
So is this stairs? I'm just assuming that that's going to be rough terrain. So the
Yeah.
chances are that, so they're probably going to likely go through that one. That was I had assumed that.
Okay.
And I know they can go through either, but
Okay.
Should
Sounds
I
good.
go through the stairs or through the fire?
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun choice for them. They are zombies, though.
They're
so who
dumb
knows?
zombies, though.
No, that's true.
Okay.
They're a bunch of
Um,
idiots.
Cool. Anyone else gonna do anything before we start?
I just wanted to make sure there is consecration around us, right? Still, like just before.
Yeah. In your circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I leave that circle,
So don't step in our circle. Yeah.
But you're
As
not
long
in the
as you're
circle
outside the
anyway.
circle.
Yeah. The only
Well,
people in this
now-
will are
now-
Valen and Thorcom.
Yeah.
okay.
I will note, Bryce, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe as soon as we're done doing, assuming this has happened because we're pulling that consecration in, right? So as soon as everything's done, it flows back out. Just be
Yeah.
prepared that things might happen.
It'll probably kill whatever I animate.
Mhm,
So that's I'm fine with
Yep.
that.
Okay.
Before we start, could I cast Animate Dead?
Yeah. Yes, you absolutely can. There's
Okay,
bodies.
perfect.
There's literally bodies scattered everywhere.
Okay, great. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll
Now,
take those.
quick question: if you raised a
Thoughts.
skeleton or undead, and then you cast protection against good on him, would he be survive the consecration?
Hmm.
So,
That'd be interesting.
protection versus good and evil only makes things less, right? So like,
Hmm. Not
it gives you
immunity then.
yeah, no, it's not. It's definitely not immunity,
Okay.
but it does
Okay.
make it harder. So
Makes it. It
So-
might last longer. Yeah.
I'll be pulling. Okay, let me go ahead and just cast this. Sorry. Really quick. My bad. Spells. Do. On the slot. Okay. Cast Animate Dead. So get the undead creature, but my special allows 2.
okay,
So
Nice.
undead thralls.
okay.
When I
so
cast animate. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
my question is, so one of the things that you're going to grab is going to be one thing, and then the other thing is going to be basically a regular skeleton, right?
Yeah.
So the main thing that you're grabbing, are you? Well, actually, the priest body's
They're-
gone. So the only things available are zombie bodies. So they're gonna all be the same thing.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just as long as there's the 2, I guess. So yeah, I'll pick zombie. It says when you cast Animate Dead, you can target one additional corpse or pile of bones, creating another zombie or skeleton. As appropriate, whenever you create an undead using the spell, its max HP is increased by 9, and it adds +4. There's a little symbol to its damage rolls. So I'm assuming that's let me see. Yeah, it's I guess it's a specific roll, or is that the roll? I just did a 7, so is that what it is? +7 to its damage.
Maybe.
Yeah. So I rolled for it. Okay, that's what it. Okay, so it says here.
It's a 1d20
max-
plus 4, right?
Yeah, its max HP is increased by 9, and it adds +4, and then it just showed a die, but when I clicked it, it said Undead Thralls, and it rolled that. It shows the beyond.
It lets you get a
Beyond.
20 in health though. That's
It's-
wild. Okay.
Here, here. Let me
'Cause you
see if I
rolled
can
really
if I
low.
can cast that on VTD. Does it say it on there? Is it listed?
I'm looking.
No, it's not.
It becomes target of skeleton. Oh, okay. I
There.
see.
There it
Successfully
is.
animate dead spells. You can cast animate dead. Whenever you create.
It was increased by the
Hit
amounts
points
equal.
is
Oh, so that was, yeah.
Yeah.
So I rolled really low, but it is 1d20 plus 4.
The creature's hit points is increased by the amount equal to your wizarding level, which is 8. And then the creature adds your proficiency bonus to the weapon damage dealt. So your proficiency bonus, I believe, is 4. So it's saying that you get that 4 to your attacks with that creature.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
yeah, I don't think you actually get to roll there. I think that's correct. So, but it does get 8 or 9 more health for whatever
Cool.
it says that a skeleton is. Because I sent you that already, right? I sent you the normal skeleton stuff in Discord.
Let me see if it's still there. I should have it. Give me
Yeah,
one
not the big skeleton, but just the regular skeleton, because these were zombies to begin with.
second. Yeah.
Actually, you know
So-
what? How about this? Do me a favor. Roll a perception
Oh,
check
sure.
real quick.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, good. My perception's pretty bad.
Here's the deal. Do you want to use your thing there? If you use a Benny here, you will find the werewolf skeleton from the thing that you had brought in here originally. So you'll get the more buff version of one of the skeletons, opposed to just the normal standard skeletons.
No, I'll just find the normal ones.
Okay, your call.
I have a feeling you'll need it in the session.
I'm just saying this is
As-
not going to be a good day. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Use the
Okay.
Benny. Don't use the Benny.
Use the Benny. Don't use the Benny. Okay.
As long as me and Matthew can roll some good religion, we'll be okay.
Then
I'd
you're-
rather
last
have
time.
the Benny for like a roll on a spell than on a.
Your call, man. Whatever
Yeah.
works. Doesn't matter to me. Your fate is in your own hands. Okay. I just resent you the skeleton link, so that's
Thank
going to be what they are. But they have the +9 health points, and all your damage rolls with it are going to be add +4.
Sweet. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. And so you cast a spell, and you see as these zombie that were literally in pieces around you from the damage you guys dealt, like kind of like re-put themselves together and like stand up, and like the skin like falls off of them, and there you have 2 skeletons there standing next to you, Thorcum. All right. Anybody else? All right, and by anybody I mean Dimitri.
I don't
I
have
guess I'll-
control
Oh,
on the skeletons,
you
just
put
so you know.
You put the oil. What was that?
I don't
Yeah.
have control of the skeletons, just so you know.
Right. Sorry.
No
So I'll
problem.
apply the oil, and then
Yeah.
I guess I'll do a hide action. I might as well. I mean,
You're not going to be able to, because it's going to take you a whole action to put the oil on your blade.
okay.
I forgot
that's-
you'd done that.
That is what I shall do.
Save settings.
I like that Austin's just sleeping through this partially.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping. I'm watching you
By
guys.
the way,
I know
by the
what
way, by the
Yeah.
way, we're
Keep your
struggling.
feet
That
up.
we don't have a good melee character.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
It's going to be.
We got
I'm
what we
melee.
got.
Todd's
I'm
melee.
physical damage. Yeah, Todd's melee. What are you talking about? How
Well,
dare you
I
talk
can only
about
hit, I
yourself
can
that
only
way?
You
hit,
are the melee.
I can only hit one guy at a time.
Can you?
I'm physical
can
damage.
Can you move
Who
those
else
now?
melee can hit more than one guy at a time?
Fighters.
Yup. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Chad could do like 3 attacks in a turn.
Okay.
Hey,
So here's what
you
happens.
got this.
You guys kind of all start to prep yourself, and you do the things you're going to do. The two skeletons stand up, and then you see what is truly disturbing to you as the leftover body pieces inside the throne room start to coalesce into a mass.
Oh.
Oh God, can I use my Benny then? I'm just kidding.
I want that werewolf.
Oh,
mean-
give me the mass. I'll
Uh,
take the mass.
as
Oh,
the
that's disgusting.
Oh, it's an actual mass.
I don't like
love
what
it.
The
you
actual
did.
mass.
I don't like what
No.
you did.
That's
trust
gross.
me when I
and it's
say I
right
get
next
that a
to him.
lot.
Did you make that yourself, you disgusting person?
I may have made that myself.
He gets that a lot too.
Facts.
Did you make that yourself? I hate it.
Okay. And then you hear outside that same exact sound that just happened in front of you, outside happening with all the other body parts surrounding the temple. So you know there's going to be more of these. As
Why
these
on earth
things,
did I get put next to Akira?
and you watch as these things like start to coalesce into the big mass and then start slowly moving towards you guys. So we're going to pull up the thing. Click on your character and then roll initiative. Click on your
Okay.
token and then roll initiative.
I need to roll
Click on
initiative.
nothing.
What if
Right.
I don't feel like it?
I click on.
I'm actually not
token.
last.
Woo!
Crap, well, I'm first.
But
I don't
I
necessarily want to
am.
be first, but there you go. Pew, pew.
Why is this not
All I
here?
wanna do.
Cool. The things I
And take
changed
them
didn't
on.
sync. There it is.
I like this empty 20 here. Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When are we allowed to chug those energy drinks that we have? The healing spells.
Is that a bonus action? Taking a spell?
It taking a potion is a bonus action to drink it. It is a full action to pour it down someone else's throat. Although that is a home rule that most people do, it's not actually in the rules.
Makes sense.
Wow, look at you, Valen, 23.
I know. I'm right behind you.
Initiative.
Hey, you two are like
Ice.
and Dolos.
Mhm.
You're always
Uh,
last, Bryce.
That's because I have a -1 to my initiative. Eh,
He's like,
He-
slow down, slow down.
I
He's
think he's
waiting.
just lazy, to be honest. I think
He's
I'm
kicking up his coke can legs.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were the one smoking the ganja from the shop. the Zablov ganja.
Oh my word, that was so bad. Okay.
Oh, please be below. A
Yeah,
6.
they're going last, which is
Oh
impressive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Dulcum's going
Nice.
last. Dulcum has
Ah.
worse dexterity than a pile of bodies. That's hysterical.
You know, can't give me false
Welcome.
hope like that.
Poor Dogum.
I have a -1 dexterity.
Oh, that's too
Aw.
funny. Okay.
How
Toward
you're
a snail and miss.
you're like really small and agile.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right.
So you see
Technically,
these
they
things happen.
tied.
And again, you do hear that there are more outside that are going to be starting to push their way in as well. So, Dimitri, you're up, sir.
All right. So we go 1, 2.
Hold my shoe.
And I can stab from the corner, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then we will do a attack leader of hunger, and everything has a +3 on it. So let's do that.
Man, this is like a smorgasbord for Bleeder over here.
Slurpee you, slurpee you, slurpee you.
Turns
A
out it
+3?
misses. No, okay.
Ah.
That's
Kidding.
a pile of bodies. Holy
Yeah.
crap!
Oh, that's an agile pile of butter.
+3 to whatever. I don't know if it's
Where's the +3 is from the the oil sharpness?
and it's +3 damage and then +3. Wait, where'd it go?
How long
Why
does
is
that
it
last?
still
by
saying the?
way?
It
why
lasts
does
for
it
an
still say
hour,
the
I
wound
think.
Thing? That doesn't make any sense.
That
Hold
is
on.
cool.
Yeah.
Austin, your daughter is whistling. Just heads
Oh,
up.
Indy. Baby, no whistles.
No whistle. Well, it's 11 plus
I thought we
2 plus.
fixed the thing though. Like, what's the? Oh, I see. Okay, got it. So it's 11 plus 16 plus 3. So
Yeah.
27, 30. Jesus.
And then it should do the wound, and then he should be wounded.
Wounding does not work on undead, and this is very much undead.
Mm.
Oh,
However, that's still 30 hit points.
okay, done.
However, this is piercing damage, right? So you swing bleeder in like a quick, slash to the, or stab to the body, right? And the big mass of things obviously doesn't see it, but it doesn't seem to be quite as effective because this is what is the equivalent of called a swarm, right? So certain things will be more effective versus not effective. You definitely did damage, but you did not do quite as much as you were hoping with piercing.
All right, fair enough.
Yep.
So I'll use my cunning to disengage,
Okay.
and then back up to the skeleton, and then just duck behind, so I can't even tell him there.
Okay. Sounds good. I like it.
Sure, that's fine.
Valen. What are you going to do, sir?
I'm praying the hell out of this situation.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're playing to Bahamut?
Oh yeah. So my plan is after last week, I think I'm realizing that I have some type of third eye power. Little chakra thing, something going on.
Yep.
So I'm gonna hold the Bahamut, part of the crossbow up to my third eye. I'm gonna pray that the third eye, bring the attention of the Lord of the North Wind Bahamut to his celestial.
This is what you believe.
Okay. I like it.
Hey, it worked. It flowed last time, so.
Okay, go ahead and roll religion here.
Oh, 20!
Oh, big!
Wow, 20! Look at you!
Nice.
Yeah, you missed it. Where's Thorcub? Thorcub!
He said he's listening, so he heard it.
Okay.
That's
He's
amazing.
keen.
Okay.
Wow.
So
He
yeah,
heard it.
you do
Hey,
that.
hey guys, he heard it.
Yeah.
I think he heard it.
Actually heard it.
Mm-hmm.
In this blast of divine energy, what you think is your third eye starts glowing like a flashlight. To everyone else, they all see the Bahamut symbol on your forehead glowing like just wah. And the divine energy swirls into you and also into the fire around you. That is now this whipping torrent, far more than it was just a moment ago, swirling over the body and swirling in between you and Thorcum.
Oh, couldn't have asked for a better start of the game.
Seriously, that was huge.
That's it.
Valen.
That's awesome.
Green hats off to you.
All right,
I'm very happy.
Dolos.
Put some hurt on.
Okay.
Fireball.
Well, you might save the big ones. We might have like big guys.
Yeah. So I see this guy here, huh?
Oh yeah, there's one there, isn't there?
So I think I would like to. Hold on, let me just make sure this. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to cast Hex.
Okay.
And
Good call.
then I want to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, put Hex in the thing just to show that you're casting because he's going to use a spell slot.
Yeah. Or do you want me just to hit the cast part?
Just the cast part. Well,
Sorry. We can go with the first one, but.
Okay.
4.
So it was 4. It looks the same, even though I hit cast versus hit the other thing. But
Yeah, that's weird. Because it should say. Because don't I get a saving throw or something for it?
I think doesn't Hex
I don't
just
remember.
doesn't Hex just happen?
I don't remember.
Like is it
Yeah.
all those weird ones where it just happens?
Okay,
yeah,
so
you just
Take a look at them.
place a curse. You get 1d6 necrotic damage.
okay.
And then I get to say disadvantage on a check.
Right. Now, hold on. Before you pick, are you
Yeah.
sure you want to cast this? Because this is concentration, so that bonfire is going to go out.
Oh.
You cast this.
Okay, then no. Then
Okay.
no, I wouldn't do that right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you move your bonfire?
No,
I-
the bonfire goes where you put it.
Mm,
Can you put another one under the mass of bodies?
no.
No.
No, it's not the way it works. Okay. Then let's just leave that as it is for now, and I will Eldritch Blast that thing.
Okay. Do you have line of sight on it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Nice. Okay.
I can see right
Yeah.
here in between there.
Just barely. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Come on. There we go.
Hey, nice. Nice
Okay.
job.
Hits. Bam! It slams into it. You see like an arm go flying off into the ether.
Nice.
Ether arm.
And again, the same thing. Whack! You see this time like an ankle goes flying off.
Dude, your
Uh,
rolls.
But yeah.
Wow.
Just an ankle.
Okay.
Just
And
Cool.
this definitely seems
Okay.
to be doing full damage to these things.
Awesome. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna sit tight here. And keep an eye on the one over here while Dimitri and Dalcom and his two fun guys play with the one that's closest to them.
Okay.
Oh, which
Sure.
one were you hitting?
He
Were
hit
you
this one
were you
down
hitting
here.
this one?
No,
which
he
one?
was hitting this one down in the bottom right.
One right here that you guys probably
Oh.
can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
But
see that
I
one.
can
Oh,
I can
okay.
barely see it there. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Nice job, Dillis. Thorcom, you're up, sir.
All right. I am bolstered by Valen's power because I
Are
saw
you proud
him.
of me, Thorcom?
I'm so proud,
Yeah.
and so it's just reinforced to me that touch is important. So I'm going to take out my symbol, kiss it, and stick it to her forehead as I continue to pray to Bahamut.
Okay. Your symbol as in your Bahamut symbol?
Yeah, the one I had. And I'm going to pray fervently for his help in fixing his most humble servant.
Okay. Go ahead and roll religion, sir.
I'm so
You can
disappointed.
do it.
Wow,
Thank
that
you.
was loud.
Give me that
Okay.
kitty.
So you pray looking for that divine power that we're so expecting, especially after seeing that incredible display from Valen.
It's my third eye.
But instead, you can't quite grab it. It's elusive. Like you're not quite getting the bolstering that you were expecting. It kind of washes over you and around you, not through you like you were hoping.
It's distracted.
You should have prayed it later,
I-
but you know.
Hey, you don't know what just happened, so
Whatever.
shut your bleeder mouth over there.
Okay.
Just stick your sword in something.
Yeah. His bleeder's still dripping. Gladness' blood. Okay.
Yeah.
Stick a bleeder in it.
Stick a
Awesome.
bleeder in it.
Okay. So you now watch as these things start coming towards you. And then
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
There's another one? Oh, fireball.
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 Oh, geez. Oh, fun.
They're everywhere.
these are going to be in the fire.
Hmm.
Into the fire.
Bloop. Okay.
There's one behind.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay.
Don't know. Okay.
So they take 1d8 fire damage.
Yes, go ahead and roll that.
Oh, and then 1d8 when you reach level 5. So 2d8.
Okay, do it. Roll 2d8.
Okay.
And then, remember that that's going to hit me probably again on the start of their turn, next turn.
Okay.
So
Nice.
9. Okay, perfect.
8, 16, 25 damage so far.
That's okay. There's only like 30 of them. So
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. Cool.
I don't know if we
So-
noticed this when I'm here.
Normally,
Yeah.
you guys,
Oh god.
when you're fighting things, they stand, within engagement range, right? Like this is like how it works. However, these things don't seem to work like that, and they just continue to crawl up into your spaces like that.
Huh.
Okay.
Fun.
So, Dalcum, you are used to dead bodies. However, these are aggressive and are trying to like reach for you, and like hands and feet and like a top of a mouth is like ripping at your flesh. And it's going to make an attack.
Ruh-roh.
Cool.
Cool.
I'm liking this so far.
Nope, you shouldn't.
God damn it.
Yep. So he crits on you.
Oh.
Oh god.
For
Wow. 1 damage. 1 damage.
Yeah, that's how it works.
21 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a bit more than 1.
That's 20 more damage than we wanted.
However,
Yeah.
it seems to be that is all of the combination of all these like slashes and kits like cutting into. It's not one big like bite or whatever. It's just like a multitude of rips and cuts and bruises.
Who hit? Who
Bye,
did
John.
he hit?
Apparently,
John's
John.
like, he's like, I'm not gonna put up with this crap.
I have to deal with this.
I'm out of
John, right
here.
there.
Who hit him?
The pile of bodies that crawled into Dalcum's space is what just happened.
I don't see any
Do
space.
do his skeletons get attack of opportunity?
Oh, Dalcum. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Because they're
Yes.
engaging.
Yeah.
Also, Dalcum, you are very disoriented as all of these things are kind of around you. If you were to make a melee attack of some kind, you would be at disadvantage because you are deafened and blind. Not really blind, but basically you just can't see or whatever. But that's the idea.
Could I run on
Oh, yeah.
my turn?
I mean, if you run, you're going to get an attack of opportunity, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Okay, and
Okay.
that is
Does
it.
does disengage? Is that an option in this game? Like
Your
you
whole
spend
action
your
though
turn
to do it though, I think,
your
right?
way without attack of opportunity.
What was that?
Is disengage an option in this game? Like we can use a
Always.
whole turn.
You can always,
get-
you can always use your whole action to not do anything and just get out of a situation, and you can get out without taking damage.
Okay, cool.
That's it for their turn. They seem to be beefy and hit hard, but they only attack once,
Mhm.
and they seem to be fairly slow.
Dalcum.
What are you
Kite
gonna do?
Kite him around the circle.
Hold on. I had a different plan until that thing got right up in my legs.
Oh no, my Coke can legs.
Clink, 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 clink.
Not my gumdrop buttons.
Oh my gunshot buttons.
Wowzers, this is not fun. I want to get away.
I have a plan next for my
I'm gonna
next
do it.
turn, Dalcum. So don't go crazy. I have a plan for next turn.
Okay. Does that? Okay.
No, you can't
the
ask.
plan- Yeah, I
Well,
can't tell you what it's
no.
gonna be.
The thing is, I'm at 33 health, so I think I'm gonna, for my secondary, definitely gonna down one of my sprites, and then,
Ooh.
yeah, I'll hold out. I've got. Okay, we can
All
try
right,
this.
roll your healing. Your healing.
Can I do that right now? Because I haven't done a major action. Because
Yeah,
only
it's a bonus action to
Oh,
drink
cool.
it. So you can do
Okay.
that, and you go ahead and roll the how much health you're gonna get from it.
Okay. I haven't read the spell. I mean the potion. I'm sorry. Let me check.
No worries.
What do I roll? Greater healing.
Do you
I
have
roll-
enough to take it right now? Enough damage? I'm not saying that you should. Just
Oh, I only have 33 health.
out of what though?
74.
Wow.
So
You have more health than I do.
Eat some health, bro.
Pack a lot of constitution into that little frame.
that's all I have. I have no armor. There's nothing here.
It's
It's
just
just false life.
Thick flesh. Okay. Regain 44 plus 4, it say. So I'll roll 44. Go here. D4. Roll 4. Please, for the love of God, be good.
Could be worse.
14.
10?
All right.
Oh, yeah, 14. Yeah.
That's
He rolled 1, 2, 3, 4. By the way, anyone else find that funny? I find that funny.
That's funny.
kind of funny. Okay.
He rolled
I'm
a straight.
gonna-
I think that's like a crit.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do a little math here because I need to get out my little fancy ruler. All right. I want to cast this at 4th level. Can I cast? I can cast Summon Undead again.
Nice. Bring out your dead.
Yeah, you can. Level third level
Bring
spell.
out your dead.
Bring out your dead.
Yeah, I can cast at 4th level too. Okay.
Uh,
I won't do
does
that
he have
right
any? Does he have any problems casting though? Because he's. Did you say he's blind and?
Yeah, if he's trying to
now.
hit
Shut
something.
up, Todd.
It was okay. I was waiting to see what he's gonna cast because yeah,
I didn't
if
want you to cast it, and then he reminds you after. How about that?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
if you're targeting
Um,
something that you have to see, then yes, you
Yeah, that's kind of why I was thinking Summon Undead might be the safest option, considering the other things could really be bad. Since that was my minor, you know what? I'm just gonna. I already got some health back. Can I move still at this point? Since I drank that, can I run and grant
You-
you? And
you can, but you're gonna get an attack opportunity on you. But yes,
that's okay. Okay, I'm going to move. Let me check. I need to check my speed. 25. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh my god. Sorry guys, it's taking me a sec.
You do you, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo boo. I'm.
Gonna move here.
okay. The things are gonna like reach out at you as you run
Okay.
that way from it.
As long as
Third-
it doesn't deal.
13 versus AC.
Oh yeah, you're way past that.
Okay.
I'm
But I rolled really crappy for damage, so I only do 8 damage to you.
Hey.
it was worth it. Okay, cool. Thank
totally
you so
worth
much.
it.
Okay, and my skeletons are gonna attack. They're just gonna do their normal stabby.
Okay.
That'll
Do
be
their
short sword on both.
they do their
So-
stab.
The first one is gonna be the one inside. But it's
As
a
he's
skeleton, so
blinded.
it doesn't need to see, so it doesn't matter actually. Go ahead and do it.
Okay. There's the first one, and you want me to roll the other?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the other as well. Suck.
Crit. Yeah, you go, boy.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice job.
Okay, so those are using short swords, which are piercing as well, much like Dimitri's rapier. So you see him, and it's like nah, but it doesn't seem to do a whole ton. Like it cuts up a hand a little bit and a foot. It happens to be like sticking out at a weird angle. It hurts it, but it doesn't quite seem to do as much as you were hoping.
You better dread Undead Ted. He's coming for you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn because I
Okay.
moved. I did that. I don't think I have a major action that I can really use now, right?
No. Well,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, you can because you used your bonus and you moved. You haven't actually attacked yet or done
But I
anything
would
yet.
still be blind.
No, you're not
and-
blind because you're out of it now.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So lastly, at level, I'm sorry again, guys. It's taking a little moment
It's
here.
fine, man.
You're
Level
good.
3. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast. Okay, I have to double check the size of this.
It's huge.
While you do that, John, make sure that you didn't check your spells. That you didn't use hex. That you didn't use spell slots for it because you didn't actually cast it.
Yeah.
Why am I missing the size here?
Hey Thorcum, does your circle
There it is.
protect against
Okay.
masses of bodies, floppy bodies coming at you?
My circle doesn't, but the circle of consecration helps. So,
Ah, nice, good. So as long
It's
as
not good.
we have some
I mean,
bonuses
too much.
in here, right?
they can still get in, I'm sure, but
Oh boy. I'm gonna try to launch Vitrolic Sphere.
Ooh.
do it.
I
Launch
should
that
have moved
sphere, bro.
I should have moved one of my skellies though. Oh, this works. If I okay, you see where I'm at, Christos?
Yes.
Okay, that's where I want to launch it. So that'll hit him.
It's a 20-foot
And-
diameter.
It's a 20-foot diameter.
Okay, go ahead and post it. Let's see it.
Okay.
That 20-foot diameter doesn't necessarily work with that measurement because 4 squares is 20 feet, right?
Yes.
So going off of this though, right? That's what I was going off of. This
That's what I'm
says
saying. I don't think that measures right because only 4 squares is 20
Yeah.
feet.
Correct. So it's
okay.
that's really weird. Why is that thing broken?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like when he was
Yeah,
doing
he's
that,
right.
it says 8 sures is 20 feet, but that's not the
No.
way we've been playing.
No.
So
definitely not.
it has to be half as far.
Okay.
There's something wrong here.
Yeah, that's weird because this is showing us 10 feet.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Hold on.
I'd imagine more like
I
over
can
here.
fix this. I see what I somehow screwed this up. Hold on, save settings. Okay.
It's like it's measuring like each square is 2.5 feet.
Exactly. I changed the setting, but you might need to reload if you want to get it. But basically, it's 4 squares. So
Okay, let me. Yeah, I'll just refresh really quick and then go ahead. Because, yeah, I mean, I can plant it without it, but no, it's there. Cool. Okay, so going off of this now. Perfect. Yep. Okay, cool. So here. Does this count?
yeah, as long as it's touching
Okay,
the
cool.
square that it's hitting, so you're good.
Sweet. Okay, yes, that would hit all 3. So I'm going to launch from this point here.
Okay.
And I'll cast it into this. I'll display or cast. Do you want to see it first? And then I'll cast
If
it?
you just hit cast, it should display
Sure,
it as
I'll
well.
do
I
that.
think.
Whoa.
Wow. Whoa. Yikes.
Holy flip. Okay.
All the dice.
Wowzers. All right. That's all acid damage. Jesus. Okay, hold on.
It's
if only we
literally
should-
a
And it
ball.
lasts.
It's a ball of like
Each
slug
creature in the
acid.
area must make a dexterity saving throw on a face of 10 acid if I at the end of their next turn. Okay, cool. Wow, that's brutal. Okay, so I need 3 dexterity saving throws. We'll start at the top.
They don't got
Have as bad
dexterity.
as dexterity as me. Please have as bad as dexterity as me.
I'd like
Okay.
to see a big old mass of bodies dodge that.
The one at the top succeeds with a natural 20. Everything else does terribly though. So they're going to take the full 25 damage. Jesus. Okay.
Nice work.
So, why is this not showing up here? There we go. All right.
I've been wanting to use that for months.
Jesus.
That's cool.
And then
Finally
the
got a
next
reason.
turn they take the 12. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Okay. And with that, you also notice that the one
Mine.
the one directly in front of Dimitri and the skeletons is you watch as the acid rips away and kind of like pieces of the like bodies go inanimate as they fall off of the mass in general. It seems to be
Nice.
like half of its size that it was before, which you don't know what that
Nice.
means, but it means something.
Hmm.
Let's put a little green dot on there.
It.
Does that mean it does half damage too?
Maybe.
I can only hope.
Hope.
All right, that was big. That was very big.
Nice job. Is there supposed to be a green dot right here?
Yeah, I just put it
I
there
think
to remind you that that's the
just as
one.
a reminder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
that it
Okay.
half of it seems to a little more than half seems to have fallen away from this thing.
Cool.
Cool. And that's my turn. Sorry,
Okay.
it took a day.
Man, you did a lot there. Nice
You did a
job.
ton. If
Yeah,
anyone
no kidding, bro.
complains here, they're the mistake. Okay, Dimitri,
Yeah.
you're up.
How dare you show us up?
Okay. Well,
So remember,
I'm
Stabby, no bueno.
in the mood to give my compatriots as much time as possible. So I pull out Bleeder, and I take a look at each of these pile of bodies that are rolling towards us in slow motion. I make a decision. I say, okay. And I raise my voice high, and I cast, in the meantime, Conquering Presence. I say, you are not welcome here, you bulbous bodies. Each of you, away! Away! This is a temple. Wait, there's a temple of who? Wait,
Bahamut.
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 Ilmater says, go away in this temple of Bahamut. You are not welcome here. And I point at each one in turn. And most of them actually are within my 30-foot range, so just saying them. So I
Cool.
got 1, 2, 3, 4.
What does
5,
it do?
6. Oh, I'll cast it so you can see it.
Cool.
But I got one of these.
That way you can read it.
Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't link it. Oh, no, I can. Here you go. I'm making them run away if they fail DC 15, basically.
Okay, sounds good.
I hope they have low wisdom.
30 feet of you.
You're so
It's-
wise, Blob.
It's almost all of
That's
them except
everything
for the guy
the right too. The
on
two on the
yeah.
right aren't within 30 feet, but the other ones are.
Yeah, that's the only one that's not.
That's 30.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one too. Okay, so you
There's
assume
the one
the two
above,
on the
too?
far right. Yeah, and the one on the far that one. So you just joined the two
Nice.
on the far right. Nice. All right.
Nice job.
So and it's wisdom saving. Yes. Yes.
Yep.
So we need starting at
DC
the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 rolls.
and mine's a DC 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hopefully, this gives you guys at least a couple turns of extra.
Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate that.
so the first one is the one at the very top of the screen is frightened. That's the wrong button, Christos. Put that on them. And then this one passes, this one passes, this one fails. And this one fails. Okay. That was big.
Nice job.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast for bonus action Divine Favor on my weapon, which is this one. Oh, sorry, that was the weapon roll. It's just the spell. It's just a bonus action, so it gives me radiance damage to my strikes now.
Cool.
So I'll
Okay.
take a spell slot away, and I'll be good to go. I am good.
What's the name of that one you just cast?
one I
Divine
just did?
favor.
Yeah.
Divine Favor. It's
Oh, sweet.
just on the. It's a 1d4, but it is radiant damage.
Okay. And it is concentration. Cool. All right. I like it. All right, hold on here.
India, bud.
All right, Valen, what you got?
Yep. go ahead, Dylan.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna keep praying. I know this is gonna be a terrible roll, calling it in advance, but I gotta keep going with it.
Okay.
So
I gave you time, bro.
you gave me time,
you-
so I'm gonna keep
You
going.
be you.
this time, and bolstered by what happened, I'm going to continue doing the whole, third eye, hold the crossbow up, Colin. But this time, I'm going to say in Celestial because, shush. Since I can speak Celestial, I'm going to basically say, tell Bahamut that Gladys is in trouble, that she's dying in Celestial in the prayer.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and roll religion at advantage here.
ooh, advantage. Nice.
Please be good.
You got the 12. 12? 12 of something.
12.
What was something?
Guess it depends. It's lower than 20.
12 is lower than 20.
12 is 12 is you got an advantage. Jesus, Austin. Okay.
I know. I'm a I'm a
He's a
all in
platinum
one.
witch.
I threw it all in the first round.
Sweet.
Kind of
Okay.
faltering.
All right. Cool. So you guys watch as the shining beacon in his forehead kind of like goes down just a little bit. However, it still seems to not much else seems to change from the situation. So whatever he did before is going to be useful for this round as well. Dolos.
Can I assume that our little skelly friends are willing creatures?
They're what?
Depends.
Willing?
Yeah, I find this uncomfortable. But no, yeah, it won't be their will. It's Dalcom's will.
Okay.
I can help you out if you yell at me
Okay. So
or yell to
what
me.
I'd like to do is imbue one of them with dragon's breath, allowing them to basically have dragon's breath.
That's cool.
So for the next as attack as it's there.
Okay, it's totally fine. Just remember, this is also a concentration spell, so that means your bonfire will go out, and
Gotcha.
and any other concentration
Okay.
spell you use will make this one go away. But just so you're aware.
Okay, so yeah, it's probably best to
I'll be
wait
right
until
back.
after these guys are out of it then. Okay. All right, I'll keep that for later because everyone's still semi okay anyway at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to cast Fireball.
Okay.
And I can cast it right around here, and it should get both of these guys without hitting Skellies up here.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Roll it.
Nice.
17 AC. That's 2 dex saving throws. Bloop bloop.
It's always a fun one, seeing that thing come down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They both fail.
Awesome.
Nice.
So
Okay.
30 damage.
Damn, dude.
All right. That's big. Okay, so 50.
Whoa. Watson turned to a girl.
That happens.
Now he's nothing.
He quite literally turned into a girl.
Oh.
Sorry.
For a good 3 weeks, he was indeed a girl.
Okay. Sweet. So yeah, you also watch as that one that's kind of below this one here, also like part of its body multiple bodies like burn to ash and falls down. So it seems to be half the mass that it was before. I'll put a green dot on this one as well. Okay. And you see like the fire kind of roll off of it.
Cool. Okay, I like that. With that, and I'm kind of scanning around. I have 30.
There's a mosquito. That's what I keep. If you guys see me doing this, it's the mosquito.
Bryce is whacking.
I'm just like, nah. Every time you go to cast something,
Get that out of here.
Can you hear it in your ear? Is that what's going on?
oh, these
I
are
don't.
nice.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I want to move.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I want to move. I think I want to cast the fireball, and just stay here. I'm in a good spot to see everything. I think that's going to be it.
Okay. Sounds good, Dolos. Thorcum.
All right. I
Show me
am
how it's
going-
done, Papa Thorcum.
Yeah, I see kind of this waning, and I have memories of the last time we were here, and that failure, and so I get upset. But Valen has once again sparked something within me, and so I too am going to turn to Celestial, and hope to continue to realize my desires and pray for Bahamut's strength in dire times, and to let him know that, this, just like Valen said, that he is dying.
Show me the way, brother.
And also that there's clearly some horrid, twisted, disgusting perversion here, but also that Zaul is coming again, and we need all the strength we can muster.
What are you telling him about Zaul?
Okay. Go ahead
All right.
and go ahead and roll religion flat here.
Hell yeah!
Dang it.
Damn it!
So
Damn it!
close. So
Oh,
close.
no.
Oh man,
It was
we
right there.
rolled above 20. Of them.
Oh.
Okay. I have an offer. Would
Benny throw
you,
20?
would you like to give your Benny to have the natural 20 here?
Is it worth it? Wait.
Yes.
What's this for though?
It's already done. So
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, fair. All
So,
right, there you go.
What are bennies
Nice.
for if not to use them?
very true.
Matt's God gives him one each week.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you all feel this blast of white hot heat as the flame behind you starts swirling into a cacophony of just loud swirling fire. And the heat that's coming off you feels like it should just burn you to like liquid, but it's not. It doesn't actually hurt. It's just warm. And you feel the divineness of it, like wave out
divinity?
and hit you. And then you watch as Thorcum's eyes roll back into his head, and he
Alright.
kind of like collapses on top of the altar with Gladness.
Oh, I thought he was going to go into flashlight mode.
I like passing out, so
Thorcum, I'm gonna be back to you, and it's gonna be fun. Okay.
all right. I like it.
All right.
Nice.
Monster's turn.
They have to succeed their DC 15, otherwise they have to move away.
Actually, not what Frighten says. Frighten says I can't go towards you. But if I
Well, I think they have to succeed before they can stop.
John, can you
Yeah.
go ahead and roll to
Yeah.
your damage on your bonfire?
What was it? D8?
One.
I have no
1d8,
idea, man. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Is it
You have to, like-
2d6, I think.
No,
Let me just
1d8.
So like Chris
It was-
can find out what it is.
1d8 fire damage, unless you rolled it on a higher level.
I read
It's
it-
2 because it's capable. So 2d8. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I think. But yeah, I thought. I mean, you might be right. But I thought Frighten was they move as far away from you as they can. With
No.
their
Take
movement.
another 12 on that.
It's a different that you're thinking of something else. Frightened just actually I'll tell you exactly what Frightened says. Frightened says
Yeah,
a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight. A creature can't willingly move closer to the source of that fear. So that is what frightened means. So they can't get close to you, and they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
they just
Well, seeing how they're all facing him, they got to move sideways then.
They
Shuffle.
yeah, they basically won't move is what's going to happen.
all right.
But
Well, better than.
yeah,
Is
I
it
mean, it still keeps
Terrified, the one where they move away? Is
maybe.
that what am I thinking of? I just remember there was one
Yeah,
that they would run
think so.
away, but
It
if
might
it
be.
is, it is what it is. I mean, that's okay.
I think like turn undead maybe, or
Turn dead will definitely do it, but that's a different beast. That forces them to run away.
yeah.
Um,
Sounds like you might be thinking of
yeah,
turn undead.
yeah, I think
Okay.
you are.
Well, they're
Either way,
just
though,
stuck in
they're
place.
they're stuck where they are. They're not going to move anywhere. Can they make a saving throw? This frightened creature can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of their turns. Okay, cool. So, and it's a 15 wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Wow, you rolled a 12, John? Or Dolos?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that's.
I'm guessing that you need to do a saving throw, though, huh? Just like you did the first time.
No, because they're standing in the fire.
Okay.
Let's see, I don't think so. Creature must make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfires in the first. Oh, or when it's entering.
Nice.
So yeah, it does. It does require
Oh,
that.
it's not like like
Yeah.
fireball.
Yeah. It does require me to roll. Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
And I'm a 17. Yeah.
Yo.
I think I'm probably gonna fail this because he's terrible at this. Yes, he very much fails, so he takes a 12.
Nice one.
Nice. Okay, so you guys watch the fire like rips up some more of it. It does not seem to be the half healthy one. It's and thing crawls forward. And then this one can't move closer. All of these can't move closer either, right? Because he. Which ones did I? Oh no, this one's frightened. This one's frightened. These two aren't. Okay. So the one next to you, Dimitri, is going to start to crawl like all over you guys.
Uh-oh.
That one wasn't frightened.
That one was not frightened, and neither was this one.
Also, I want to be clear. What's happening with this one above the church? Is that
He
I
got feared.
haven't seen that move.
Yeah,
He got feared.
he's feared. He's feared. He can't get any closer.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I
So,
feel like Dimitri is kind of like the Jurassic Park with the Raptors. He has his hands out like, no,
Like, no.
no,
Yeah.
stay.
I'm just picturing this one at the top though, like on the window, like thousands of arms.
Hello.
I love it.
I would like a chance to take a bite at your ankles.
Any
Okay.
ankles available?
So the one that's
That's
crawling
what
up
they want
all
for
over
Lucas.
you, Dimitri, it 21 to hit.
Mother F.
However,
whatever.
That would hit me.
Mm-hmm.
he does not. It doesn't have the amount of arms and limbs to attack you with. It's just not there. So it's only able to hit you for 7 damage.
Oh, nice.
Which I take half. Need a hand?
Nice.
Okay.
So you only took 7 damage.
Is it round up or round down? I forget.
It's round up.
So 4. Okay.
Okay. So
Got
you take 4 damage, and however, you are blind and deaf right now as these massive arms and stuff is trying to like grab you and attack you.
Stop being so needy.
And that's it. Nope. I need to roll to see if I break this. 1, 2, 3. They all fail their saves again, so they are still terrified
Nice.
or frightened.
Oh yeah.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Very nice.
Get them pairs down, boys.
You watch as these bodies are like trying to like move forward and just can't quite get it's like they can't figure out how to get behind almost an invisible wall.
Nice.
Dalcum, you're up, sir.
Okay. Whew. Okay, so those skeletons gonna kind of I can't move without an attack of opportunity.
There's nothing around you, Dalcum. Oh, the skeletons? Yeah, the skeletons will get will get hit.
No problem. Okay, so I know those just moved, so I'm gonna remeasure one thing quick. I can maybe sacrifice one of my skellies. I might have to on this. Okay, I'm gonna try to cast from here.
Okay. You get those 3
Goodbye,
squares. All right.
Undead Ted.
The
this
poor
this
Skelly.
counts, yeah. This one right
Can
here.
he
Yeah,
move
totally.
Can you move a skeleton first?
I guess I can try. It'll just have an attack on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and do that.
It's
I'm
gonna be
move
less than what you're that vitriol
Right.
ball is gonna do.
the ball of spit. Gonna move him here.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Your thing did a thing afterwards. Yes?
The
Oh
vitriol.
yeah, they have.
Yeah. If they haven't succeed.
They
At the
take
end of their
another-
next turn. So that should
Yeah.
be happening before you go, Dulcum.
Oh yeah,
So hold on.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
and I think it already rolled the damage.
No, it's
This is
another
just the
5
two.
That's the
damage.
second one, yeah.
5d4 now.
The
Yeah.
two
that's
with
So
green,
10
not
that second
the
roll was-
top guy. He succeeded.
Yeah, it rolled 5d4 on the right side.
Yeah,
of his
it
spell.
did. Okay, so that's 12. So they're gonna take 12 damage. And then the ones that failed were this one succeeded, right?
That one succeeded. Yeah. The
Okay,
other
and
two
then
were
the
the
other
ones
2
that
failed. All right.
Yeah.
So
And I'm
12. That's
okay.
okay. 50, and then this one is.
Yeah, this skeleton's got enough life in him.
Okay, so the one down here is
Yeah.
real close to dead. Like real close to dead. You see like the acid burn more and more of these body parts away. Like now there's only like 3 bodies still kind of like trying to like body parts trying to like move
Shoot.
around. It's real almost dead.
Okay, that kind of changes my approach here. What? So, quick question on this one. I know he crawled through the fire.
Yep.
How's he looking right now?
He's still looking pretty good.
God
None of these are still at full. They're not full health, but I mean like they haven't lost any mass yet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast over
feel
here
like we're-
instead then.
I feel
Yeah.
like we're stacked a little different. I feel like we're standing a little different. But you've been focusing on one side, I've been focusing on the other.
Yeah. I know
Like in the
last time.
context of what's been happening.
Yeah. I'll fire over here on this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're gonna hit those instead. All right.
Yeah, because I know that these ones are at least weaker, and my skellies can do some damage along with Dimitri on this go. So,
Alright. Cast it, sir.
all right. Let
Are
me
you
go ahead and
shoot-
cast
okay.
it. What was
All
that?
right. No, it's okay. I don't want to
Oh.
over meta that.
Yeah, it's gonna hit his call.
All right, give me 1 sec here. Pulling that up.
What level are you casting these at? Are these like 4th level?
I'm casting these at I'm casting these on 4th. Yeah, 4th level. Sorry, because I'm saving my 5th. I only have the 1 slot. So
Jesus H Christ. Okay. And
25,
it is Dex, right? Yeah, Dex.
Mhm.
They both fail miserably.
Nice.
It's the exact same.
That's incredible. Okay, so this one down below looks real bad as you watch the acid just rip apart like huge chunks of this thing as it like falls off in this puddle of acid. And then the other one takes just the normal amount. This is the first time the top one's been hit. Yeah, it's like, and you see like this goop, like these blobs of acid like sticking onto these body parts and just like ripping them apart.
Nice.
awesome.
Nice.
You
Okay,
shall
and
not
then
pass.
next is the skellies, and they'll both just knife monster next to them. So
Okay.
I'll roll for both.
Do it.
There it is. And there it is.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
dude, the one guy kind of hit strong.
Yeah, no, he's hit good both rounds. Okay, so however, they are again, it's not quite as much damage as you feel like they should be.
Yeah.
But it's still doing something. And matter of fact, these bodies look real bad. There's way less of the mass now to this one as well. So it's on its last legs as well.
Perfect. All right, and that's my turn.
Nice. Okay. Did you want
Nice,
to move?
man.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
think
I'm
you would,
actually
but-
gonna. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna move up just a little bit here. Oops, sorry, wrong thing. I just want to move up. Like, yeah, because there's a pillar here, huh? Yeah. Can I move here? Is this within the circle yet? I'm outside of it. Yeah.
You're outside of it there.
Okay, perfect. I just want to be here.
Sweet. All right,
Thank
Dimitri,
you.
you're up.
All right, quick question.
Yep.
If I move here, does this invoke an attack of opportunity since I'm already in the bodies?
No, you're still completely in an okay place, relatively speaking.
Just checking, just like rugging through the bodies.
Yeah, you kind of like just find
gross.
through it.
So many arms. So many arms.
You're getting touched in places you don't like being touched. I'm just saying.
Just don't take my hat off, you bastards.
Those are nice pillows. Those aren't
Welcome to-
pillows.
Okay, so yeah, I'll move to there. I will go ahead and do a regular attack, but with green flame blade, which is why I did it.
Gotcha. Smart.
So, all right. So I think I cast here, right? Oh, no, I did that wrong. I'm sorry. So I'm going to ignore that. It's going to be this one. Okay, I totally did it wrong, didn't I?
Just make your regular attack, and then we'll add the green flame blade stuff on. We'll use
Frickin'
that
hell.
first roll
Okay.
you used.
Sorry.
Whoa!
Wow.
Critical.
Wow.
Yeah.
My God.
I never
Alright.
crit on hit.
Holy flip.
Wow, dude.
Good job,
Nice
man.
job.
Okay, so
Okay.
you need to get a calculator and a computer to figure this out.
Yeah. Okay. So the
So,
one,
What radiant +3 to hit, +3 to damage.
yeah, it's super dead. The one that you're attacking is like super dead. The question is the jump stuff. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly how this works here.
It is once per turn you hit a creature with an attack using a magic weapon. You will recover. Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm sorry, I did the wrong thing. I can just put it up here. So hold on.
The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting modifier. The spell's damage increases. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
So 1d8 flame. Where is that roll in here?
That's bonkers.
That's amazing.
You know what? It's a crit. We'll just give you the full 10. The full 10 jump to the other side as well.
Nice.
What does it look like as you kill the mass that was around you?
Well, I'll say. Well, I am the sole follower of Ilmater here,
Whoa!
and
Whoa!
Oh, snap.
Are you sure
and
you want to
feel
say
the
crap like that?
flame of Ilmater, the pure flame of the single god Ilmater. No mixing gods here.
No mixing gods
like
in
that
the Temple of Bahamut.
You can't help but say something that's gonna make a problem.
No, the pure flame of Ilmater.
Just
You and
wait.
Thorkim are gonna have. You're gonna have a god off.
Yeah. Okay.
He's creating issues. It's like he's the new Valen.
All right.
How dare
anything
you
else
out
you're
Valen
up to,
Valen?
Dimitri here.
There's only room for one Valen.
Got anything left,
Amazing.
Dimitri?
I can't do anything with Bahamut. I don't swing that
Sure.
way.
Sure.
Fine. It has nothing to do with what you just yelled out in the temple.
All right, that should be it.
Okay.
And
cool.
then
Are
I'll
you
go ahead
moving?
and do a yeah. I'll do the disengage and hide. I'll just stay right there.
As he goes,
Oh.
Ilmater.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Amazing.
Valen, you're up, sir.
Okay, well, I mean, last time it didn't go as planned. You know, I've struggled a little bit, but then I saw Thorkum do his thing, and I'm like, I can do this. I got there. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So
It is.
I'm gonna, I'm not gonna be deterred yet. I'm gonna do the same thing again. Celestial, head to the third eye whole shebang and say, hey, Lord of the North Wind, your Solar is dying. She needs you. Blah blah blah. And that's it. It's gonna try it again.
Roll it at advantage.
Clean into the
Thank. Oh my.
It doesn't matter. He hates me. He hates me.
Oh, I thought.
Oh,
Alright.
Amazing.
Oh, man.
Valen.
oh boy. I'm gonna step out and
I
quit shooting
cast
crossbows.
spells and keep these guys away from you, and then you pray bad.
Okay.
I'm
Why you pray so? Why you pray so bad?
I like to think this was Dimitri's fault.
I'm all yelling the white flame of Mater. He's like, who am I praying to? Who am I praying to?
You guys watch as the light that was on Valen's forehead, like a flashlight going out of battery, goes blink, 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 bloom, and it goes off.
Oh.
You also notice as the flame going around the altar sputters for just a moment. But it's still going, but it did seem to like sputter for a second.
Oh,
So you got this, Thorcom? I'm gonna go step out. And
Are you praying in like Pig Latin or something? Irge Aderme Ilye.
Totally.
Ahamet Bey. Ahamet Bey. Leme Adge.
Celestial say is what he's praying.
Celestial say.
Celestial say.
They're like, what is this guy saying? I have no idea.
I think he's possessed. I don't know.
Yeah, the only logical conclusion. Okay, Dolos, you're up, sir.
Ahamet Bey. I love
Oh
it.
my god.
All right. So Celestial's not the way to go. Got it.
I would like. So okay. So this guy's not doing well, and this guy's not doing well, or is it this
Correct.
one?
I think Boy at the Door is healthy.
Boy at the
right?
Door. This guy is fairly healthy. This
Right.
dude is hurt real bad. This one kind of seems fine-ish. What's this one? This one's hurt real bad.
Okay. I would like to cast web across here, locking those two up.
Okay.
Can you see that measurement?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 20-foot cube. So it won't, because it's attached to the pillars, it should stay up. It says if it's cast on the floor, it falls apart after a turn.
Oh, you're gonna put it on the
And
things.
they
Okay.
across the pillars, and then it's a 20-foot cube.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Does this work?
I just played the wrong thing. So, and then you do and then they're restrained, and they have to do a dexterity check to get out.
This is super unuseful. Okay. We're just gonna know that's what it is. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Sweet. So this is. Can I do this somehow? Can I put anything on the ground for this? Anything?
Hail cat.
I don't understand why they don't just have like an easy web token, but apparently no. Whatever. Like the tokens they have are completely ridiculous. All right, let's do this. All right. So you said 20 foot?
It's a 20-foot cube. Yeah. I'd also like to say that I've stopped my concentration on the fire.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
I'm also going to spend 2 sorcery points to have a bonus action and use my Eldritch Blast on this guy down here at the main entrance.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let me do this. And this.
Ah, darn.
Wow, both fortunes.
Okay, roll damage on both those. You hit the wrong part of it. So if you
I
just
did,
click where
huh?
it says, you just click where it says Eldritch Blast and roll 20, it'll roll the dice.
Yeah.
Or that's two. All right, 12 and 7. You shot both with the same one, right? The one on the bottom.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Lots of dice. Holy crap.
Those two. Okay, so it's a
No,
12
it's
and a
good.
7. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you do some work to that one down below. It is clearly it starts to you see the black heavy impacts, boom, boom, as just more and more body parts fly off this thing, to where it now also seems to be not quite the same mass that it was before. Okay.
And I think I'm gonna move up here.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thorcum. Thorcum, you feel this blast of holy energy envelop you. And then you are floating in nothing. You have come now to realize this is definitely some kind of other plane of existence of some kind. And the blackness is all around you. And you don't hear words per se, but you feel a presence, deep and resounding all around you. It's that clean, sharp, crisp power that you know as Bahamut. It's filling the space. You see a spark of light not far from you. Matter of fact, even though it's fuzzy and it seems to be a long ways away, you could grab it. You don't know how you could do it, but you know you could grab it. But you also feel a sadness in the back of your mind. Almost one of loss when you think about grabbing this power.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, you.
Oh, oh no.
You realize this is some kind of crossroads that you're at. You can take this power of Bahamut and use it, but you know it's going to change you forever. Or you
Can I
cannot.
just borrow it?
Can I borrow?
Can you take it for a spin around the block, maybe? I go
Yeah. Test
maybe
it out.
part now, part later.
Can you phone a friend?
This
Hey,
is not going to
neighbor.
change my decision, but I want
Okay.
to know if, kind of out of everything, would I know how this would affect my plan to do the hallowed spell for Ilmater's Temple?
I don't think you would know. I think it's pretty. Roll me a wisdom or a. I want either an insight check at advantage or a religion check at advantage too. Either one of those. You're a plus 9
24?
insight. Jesus.
It's actually my best plus.
Wow.
That's
So
what I'm good at.
you realize that you will still be a powerful cleric if you grab this power, which means you could do a hollowed spell again. You also know that your connection with Ilmater will never be the same. Will you be able to do a hollowed spell to another god? Maybe. You're not entirely sure,
And
but you know you'll still be able to do a hallowed spell.
right, and then in connection with Gladness basically using her power to get me that boon.
Mhm.
I don't know if that boon's going to disappear, but that was through Gladness, so I'm thinking I could probably reasonably assume that I can have a chance at success at still.
Mhm.
Because for me, it's not necessarily about who I'm serving for at this point for Thorcum. It's about serving.
Interesting. Okay.
And it's about gaining that power to heal, because that's his whole deal. So he's got that compulsion, and so he's gonna go for it.
Woo!
Oh my
Awesome.
god.
Awesome.
What?
Awesome.
Obi-Wan,
What?
you didn't kill Anakin.
I'd like to point out
killed Anakin.
that I have now converted someone as well. Anyway,
I was
moving
about
on.
to say, I was waiting for
Nice.
Matt to go get behind me, Satan. But then all of a sudden, I'm like, nah.
All right,
No.
with
Thorcum's
that,
having crises.
let's
Well,
take
called it.
5 minutes. Everyone needs to pee, do whatever, and we'll come back. Okay. So, you grab the power, Thorcum. And it is excruciating. As you feel something that you've built up inside of you shatter into a million pieces. This thing that you have become so much part of you is no longer there. It's like part of your heart is now gone. You feel almost immediately another bit of power that like tries to fill the void inside of you, but it's like you put too big of an engine in too small of a car. It doesn't feel like home. It doesn't feel like love. It just feels like raw power coursing through your body. It's ice cold. It's burning hot. It's all these things. Your mind races as you feel a deeper connection to Bahamut. And whereas before, when you thought of Ilmater, it was hard. It was kind of like it was fuzzy. It was like almost like static. Now it's a clearer vision of how you see this god Bahamut. You now are hovering above your body in the normal world as you watch yourself laying across Gladness, as you start to glow this bright white light. And you watch as the symbols of Ilmater that are all over your armor and your weapons and the things that you have aligned yourself with literally melt to liquid and fall off of you. You also you hear a scream, and you look over to your left and you watch as Dimitri screams in pain and falls to the ground.
Oh. What was that?
Sorry.
You watch as
He's not dead yet.
this sparkling yellow essence comes out of your open mouth on the ground or on top of Gladness and swirls in the air and goes across the gap and goes and settles onto Dimitri, and he starts to glow lightly, that golden yellow warmth that you used to love and now feels foreign over your friend.
Welcome.
And then your eyes snap open and you're laying on top of Gladness and you feel this burst of energy explode out of you. And we're going to go to the next person. Dalcum.
Moving on.
Moving on.
We'll be back.
This is awkward.
Oh boy.
I'll explain it all to you in 36 seconds.
Yeah. So I know damaged. Okay, sorry. Damaged.
The one
Health
next, and the one next to me is
healthy.
like, and this one's like half, like kind of beat up a bit.
half, and then this guy's not even touched.
The guy
Yeah.
up top? No.
Yeah.
He's got to save. He's got to do another saving throw, right, for being frightened.
Yep.
Oh, and also because my turn started, the last two get another damage, right? The
Yeah.
ones that failed the
Mhm.
roll for the vitrolic sphere.
Yeah.
That's weird. They're off the track.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happened?
They didn't go.
Yeah, it didn't do the normal thing.
They should go before. Yeah, they should go before Dalkum. So
Yeah, they should go before dog.
they should go.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
make you an offer you can't refuse.
I exploded and they all died.
The
That's okay.
end.
They'll go
Yeah.
after
The
Dalkum. It's
end.
fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. Which two are getting hit with it?
No, I haven't picked.
Oh, right,
I
right.
mean,
This is
yeah.
the extras, right? And what was it? Do we remember what that number was?
12.
Second sphere.
Yeah.
No, the second sphere. Oh, the second sphere is also 12. Okay.
Yeah, it was literally the exact same
Yeah. Okay.
on both sides.
You watch actually as the stuff eats away, and kills. Why is this? There we go. The remnants of it, like glob onto it, and you watch as the one set of bodies just collapse
Oh
into a
yeah.
lifeless form.
Nice.
God damn it!
Nice.
Took my kill.
Oh,
and
because I killed something though. It procs my.
Of course you killed something. I beat the hell out of it, and you took my
Yeah,
kill.
I'm sure that's why, John.
Hello, my counts as one.
Because I killed it with a spell that was higher than first level, I regain HP equal to twice the spell's level or 3 times its level if it belongs to necromancy, which it does.
Rad.
Nice.
So
Um.
that's
Was it
9.
third or second level?
Oh wait, it was undead though, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't dead. Oh, it doesn't count for it. Sorry.
Okay, never mind.
Of-
Okay, back to the story. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good.
You stole it for nothing.
All right. I think I'm gonna actually aim at this boy up here.
Dolls is
the one
gonna
at the
come
very
by
top?
and like stab it.
Yeah,
Like it
the
was
one at the top.
twitching.
Yeah.
It was
I
twitching.
swear I
That's
dropped it.
because my
I
axe
killed
is
it.
embedded in its
That
nervous
is-
system.
system.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna flip around for a second
Yeah.
and look at this guy up here, and I am going to cast Immolation.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
I'm going to immolate you.
Sounds
Mama.
hot.
It's getting hot in her.
Oh snap! That's a lot.
DC 17.
How do you roll
Wow.
9,000? Oh, because it rolls both of them.
Wow.
I could still only get a 22.
Can you post the actual spell too, just so we know kind of
Yeah,
what
of
it
course,
does?
of course. Because there was actually
Leviosa.
it has a similar effect as Vitrolic Sphere. So
Sweet.
Immolation has.
He fails. What does it do for
Yeah.
Bryce? Can you just tell me as I
Yeah,
do the numbers?
Flames wreath around the creature you see within range. The target must take a dexterity saving throw. It takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save,
Okay.
or half as much damage on a successful one.
Hell yeah.
At the end of each turn, the target repeats the saving throw. It takes 4d6 fire
Oh,
damage on a
fucking
failed
okay.
save.
Got it. Okay, so please remind me that this
Of course.
is gonna have to happen because I am gonna forget.
So it's also doing 30 feet of 60 feet of bright light. Well, 30 feet of bright and 30 feet of dim. But
Interesting.
in
Yeah.
our light, it's super interesting.
Oh,
I have no fire emblem. How do I have no fire emblem? That's really weird. There.
All the fire.
Heard there's another new one coming out. I'm excited.
All right, nice, Malcolm. So yeah, you watch it, boom, blows into this exploding thing of fire. Bright light shines into the room.
Cool. And then my skellies move here and here.
'Kay.
and they just do their normal stab. Stabby stab.
Stabby stab. Do the
Stab,
stab stab.
That's
the
all they're
stabby
good
stab.
for. They're good for being a not necessarily a meat
That first
shield.
one has been a monster.
That's Undead Ted. What can I say?
Undead Ted is a monster,
Undead
man.
Ted.
I told you guys to dread Undead Ted.
Dread Undead Ted.
I'm pretty sure we've all dreaded Undead Ted for like 20 years now.
Seriously. And you see, and you guys watch these things, and they're like trying to stab at these bodies, and they're chipping away at it slowly but surely.
Amazing.
All right, got anything else, Stalkum?
Nope. That's my turn. So
Okay.
That, as they
Mound's
say.
turned. Okay.
Is-
So so when do they take that 13? Is it at the start of their turn?
It's at the end of their turn.
yeah, the end of their turn. Then they roll again.
Got it. Okay.
Or he
So-
rolls again, just the one, because the other ones are over, right? Because it only lasts for, at least for Vitrolic. Let me just double
Those 2 turns.
check. I think it's just the 2 turns. It doesn't say here.
Yeah.
On a successful save.
Yeah, I think it's just 1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2.
So they all still freaking fail their fright save because apparently Dimitri's terrifying. Even on the ground, convulsing.
Have you seen that hat?
It's true.
It's so terrifying.
All right, and so I need to make a dex saving throw to get out of the web, Dolos.
Yeah, 17.
No, they fail.
Nice.
So that means they're restrained, or
Yes.
just grappled.
Restrained.
Restrained. Wow. Okay. So they're still stuck there. Awesome. Okay. So this one can't go any closer. This one. Oh no. No, they can't. Okay. Well, the one that can do something is going to attack the skeletons.
I love
Yeah,
how we like
Dimitri's
That's
deal
okay.
saved us.
we've like
Huge.
coasted through the battles that we're supposed to have a hard time with, and then the battles that we're supposed to like coast through, we've died.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
What's the AC on the skeletons? I should tell you first. Mine's a 10. I attacking with a 10 versus AC.
They're 13.
Cool.
Actually.
Awesome.
look at
So like,
you. Oh, they're better than you.
It looks
They
like
have
they're trying to
higher armor.
hug the skeletons. Is what's happening.
They
Like,
have higher AC
buddy!
than I do. These dead things.
Falco's just strap them onto
Calcium
their
armor.
body. Like here, you Bob, you're going here.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Totally use them as like human shields. You should just like mount on top
That's
of them.
literally their
And
roll
ride
right now.
them.
Yeah, it's like putting him right now. I'm like, just get in front of the thing.
Probably crawl into their rib cage if they're big enough. And just
Alright.
I was
Oh,
just gonna
that'd be
say, get
cool.
inside it like you're
Like
a
a
Dalek.
little flesh mech.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
And they failed the saving throw, so they take the extra fire damage on top. Which was
That would be
14, right? Jesus. Alright.
There's just a gnome in the chest cavity of this giant skeleton.
Yeah,
Telling
that
you,
could be what happened.
Make this happen.
Okay. Dimitri. So here's what's happening. You
You're welcome, and I'm sorry.
you feel the searing pain and this deep sadness as you feel Ilmater. You feel his blessing come off of Thorcum. It's like a distinct moment in time as it shatters around you. You feel sadness, pain, remorse, all like course through you, and also guilt in the power as it goes by. And then you feel your body kind of go limp for a second and you fall to the ground. You then feel a warm embrace of Ilmater in a very direct way. Your bracers on your arms glow this feeling of warmth as you feel it bring you back from the edge of basically unconsciousness. And your eyes open and you feel like everything is just a little clearer. And you realize that you're so much more connected to Ilmater now than you were before.
Oh, nice.
And your religion check will now reference that.
Nice.
You are welcome.
You're such a good friend, Matt.
I do what I can.
Sadly,
everyone better.
sadly, I feel no mater. This is what it's like to die at the broken.
Die of a broken heart. Yes, correct.
Absolutely.
So sad.
You are prone, but you are everything else is normal, so you're awake and can do whatever else you want to do at this point.
Okay. Cool.
You
If
might
I
want to
stand up.
refresh your page, by the way,
Oh, well,
because
my
your religion
is
check is different.
The things I do for you and your
Oh, this is for me.
Yeah. This is for all of us. That's really what it's about.
Oh, wow. Religion +8.
See? You're gonna do
Wow.
Look at you.
so
You do
many
great
great
things.
things.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm prone. Is it half? I forget. To be unprone, is it a full
Half your
action or
movement.
is it?
Half your movement to stand. Everything else is normal.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do. I'm not gonna. Wasn't planning on moving anyway, so it's fine. So I'll go ahead and stand. Do I know what Thorcum did, by the way?
Not exactly. You felt that there was a deep severing of a connection of Ilmater somewhere in this room. And you see Thorcum glowing like a flashlight on top of Gladness. Not yellow light, but white light. But you don't know per se.
Okay. I don't know, but I know. Okay, that's fine.
I feel
So
like you might be able to put it together, but
all right. Well,
It's all happening
I'll
so
go.
fast.
It is.
It's
It's
true.
within 6 seconds. So, let's. I'm going to put a pin in that in my mind because this is a very important moment. But I am going to go ahead and take care of this disgusting pile of Ilmaterless bodies in front of me. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. So we're going to go this. I forget that's radiant. It's radiant.
Yeah. What does it look like
Nice.
as you murder this thing?
Let's see. So go ahead and stab straight into it. And I'm guessing I'm going to swish through and about the bodies until they just go into little teeny ribbons. Just like very little.
Rapier!
You ever seen
Shish
like
kebab!
when they got those veggie chips and they just got those little strings?
You julienne them.
They have
Nice.
been julienne.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. So that's all I'll do to them.
Okay. You can do anything else?
And then I'll go ahead. Then I'll go ahead and do a disengage.
You don't have disengage. There's nothing there to disengage with.
Oh, right. Then I'll move down towards
You're
these guys.
disengaged from Ilmater.
Oh.
Oh, you're trying to unconvert people? That seems a little weird.
Reconvert.
He's going for the twofer.
That's right. I'm
And
never
I'll do,
satisfied.
then I'll do a
Oh
hide
man,
action.
I had this here for immolation. I just remembered.
Ah,
Damn it.
do that. 17. We'll take it. 17. That's fine.
Sounds good. All right, Valen.
Okay, I know I've had a rough go at it last couple of rolls. So I'm thinking outside the box. Will you allow me? And it's okay if you have to say no. I understand. But hey, it worked for Granny, so who knows? No. Would you let me? Would you let me? Because my religion is so poor, can I use my performance to do a interpretive dance of what happened to her? Galus? No, what's her name? Gladys? And call his attention in a performative dance way.
No.
All right. Yeah, I'm trying things. I'm trying things. Okay.
Hey, every time I think I can't be surprised.
Hey, I was thinking, do like
It's
a
like,
recreation
ta-da!
of what I was like. I was gonna be like their recreation, their fight, and she's like, oh, and she fell, and see if I could get his attention that way. But okay. Well, in that case,
Stereotypical super racist, like American Indian chanting.
oh yeah.
No.
I was thinking that. Yeah, yes. Okay, so fine. I will. Well, Valen's very sad that he's losing it, and so he's gonna get a little more desperate. He still sees the guys around us, and he's getting a little. I'm gonna say he's getting a little sad that he's losing it. He's kind of panicking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, what he's gonna do is he's going to continue to pray, but this time he's going to try to convey the pain to Bahamut, and he's going to do that by he's going to cut basically cut open his arm right here, like on the upper end, and basically bleed upon the symbol of Bahamut on the crossbow and let it drip down onto her while he prays onto the Solar.
I don't. Okay.
Nobody asked you, Mister.
Nope.
Sucking it up.
Yep. You're
Blood
right.
slurpee.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
What?
Once again, just when I think you can't possibly surprise.
Hey, I wanted to do interpretive dance, but someone said it was racist.
So
So
instead, you're
apparently-
doing interpretive. Instead, you're doing interpretive bleeding.
I'm trying to convey the pain of
Okay.
of her blood loss and death that she's had through the blood loss of me while praying onto the symbol and then down onto her. It's all I got. I'm losing it. I failed like 3 rolls and I'm panicking.
Yeah, I got that. Okay,
Okay.
I would like you to do me a favor.
Yes.
I would like you to roll a d100 for me.
Yes.
What could go
You-
wrong?
Wait,
You-
why does this
What?
like every single time we play, Austin's rolling a D100?
It's like you
I
puncture
wonder
an
why.
artery. You puncture an artery in your neck deeply.
Oh.
37. We don't know
You
what it says.
sir,
We don't know.
you sir have the true blessings of
We don't know
I'm
what
trying. I'm hoping.
Bahamut right now.
Valen, you take the blade,
Mhm.
you put it onto your arm, you cut yourself as the blood kind of like, and then you hold it over Gladys or the thing, your crossbow. It drips down, bloop, 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 and it hits the symbol of Bahamut on top of the crossbow, and starts to hiss and sputter.
Not
And
good.
your weird eye sees your blood burning on this holy symbol of Bahamut.
Wait, is this its own entity now?
No, but
Oh.
you're part it.
Okay.
And you start to get pain coursing through your body as the blood is burning, as it's dripping onto the crossbow, and it drips and falls onto Gladness. And
This might have been a bad idea. Now that I think about it.
yeah,
Yeah, you think?
have you ever seen molten salt when water gets put into it?
No.
And it like
Oh, jeez.
explodes.
Oh, just like that. Just like
What just happened?
Exactly it.
The sound effects are so good, always.
Is that your house again, Austin?
Yeah, that was his house. I don't know what she did, but she apparently has poured molten salt on herself.
And you watch as parts of her scaly body crack and go pa and like pop up.
Like cooking an alligator.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I have questions, Matt. You moved to Florida, and all of a sudden you know everything about the cuisine.
Hey, Gator's
we
good
cook
eating.
gator
like
down
gator
home.
scales when they cook them.
Oh.
And
Is
then
it getting hot in here, or?
yeah, you
Oof.
watch as her body starts
Yes.
to convulse violently. Her 20-foot body is like.
I'm doing all this work up here.
You watch as Thorkim's body gets flung 10 feet into the air as it comes
Oh,
off
God.
of the convulsing thing and like lands on the hard concrete next to it. And then you watch as Gladness's eyes pop open. And instead of the glossy white, pure light of Bahamut, you see that her eyes are pure black.
I done effed up.
And she screams.
Well,
Okay.
Well, okay.
So,
Someone should have reminded me about my blood being poisoned. I forgot about that part.
we're having
Hey,
a
Austin.
Maybe
Austin,
you could
Your
remind yourself.
blood. Just a quick reminder.
your blood is, you have a lot in your blood. You have werewolf.
Oh,
you have dick drops in your blood right now too.
They're all
You're like
kind of drops.
you are full of
He
some
ain't
weird.
human.
I think there's a sticky note here. It says, "Tell your buddy's got poison in his blood."
yeah.
Yes, please.
So,
So Bahamut didn't hear my prayer then, you're saying?
Someone did.
and
This is like what we were just talking about. It doesn't have to do with the enemies we're fighting. We just screw ourselves up.
Literally us.
We ruin everything.
But we ruin it so well.
beautifully.
Oh,
Beautifully.
Got a
no.
point.
Don't
Oh,
ever
no.
tell me the odds, kid.
Everything we do is a
We just
beautiful disaster.
destroy everything.
That's why we can't have
Oh,
nice
man.
things.
So, before the next thing happens, do we want to stop here for tonight and pick this up next week in person? Or do you want to? Are you everyone good to keep going for another hour or so?
I want to know what happened.
Go for another hour.
Personally, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop here and let
Okay.
you guys have all the fun.
Okay. So,
Okay.
you
okay.
guys
God.
all see this happen. You see the convulsing Gladys. You see your eyes pop open and this scream that bellows, echoes, and like rocks the walls. You see like the last of the windows shatter from the sound of her screaming. And then you hear. And the ceiling of the temple explodes. And wham! Zaul lands in the middle of the temple. Black smoke swirling around him in like these cloaked wings.
He was going
As
to do
they
that
s-
anyways.
As they spread out. No, totally. And he looks directly at you all at the altar, and he smiles, and you see like this blood like dripping and swirling around him, and he says, "This is so much better than I had hoped." And I'd like everyone to make perception checks for me.
Cool. So are we locked into playing for the next hour? Or
Like, I object.
Can we actually go to bed?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Perception, yeah?
Perception.
You said? Yeah, okay. I'm a blind little gnome.
I can't see my shoes.
Truly, Dolos. Okay. Are we missing one? No, they're all there. So Dimitri, and yeah, actually Dimitri, Dalcum, and Valen.
And me.
Orcam 24.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thorcum with 24. Yeah, I think Thorcum, you're laying on the ground and you're kind of like coming out of your stupor, and you look up and you see him standing there, the wings unfolding, the laughing, and you all realize, well, the four of you that notice, that he's different. He's bigger. He's he's stronger.
Good.
And it seems like the blood that's twirling around him is more active, more alive than it was before. And he's holding the sword like in his hand, like super limply, like it's almost like its own live thing that's he's like just barely containing with his hands.
His sword was that like ivy blade, right? From
No,
like no.
no, it's just this big, wicked-looking sword.
Ah.
And he looks at you all, and I need to be on the right layer. And he says, I was gonna kill you all because you all so deserve it at this point, but you've done such great service to me. I'm just gonna take my cousin and leave.
Thank you, Valen. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You see, I saved our lives. Glass half full.
Of
So are
blood.
we still? Are we in combat mode, or we are?
We're kind of paused at this exact moment as he says this.
We have to decide if we want to oppose him or not.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna stand up and stand in front of Gladness.
Son of a bitch, me too. Can we like distract him for a minute so I can like do the whole know thy enemy thing while we distract him with small talk? So, what you been up to?
Since last we saw him
You've gone
in the
bigger.
lightning storm.
You've been eating good, I see. Keeping up your weight. Okay.
Nice.
So, what Dolos would like to do, Dolos has been thinking a lot about this banner that he was given and connecting this to the Celestials and to everything that's been going on in the town. And Dolos is going to pull out the banner and start reciting the rites of Celestial War.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. So you start saying this, and your skill says you can read any language, right? Does it say you can speak any language?
No, but what happened is I ended up getting that secondary skill where I was able to understand. See it. Hold on. Where is it? Whatever it was, I spent a night like actually completely understanding it and knowing it. So I don't know about
You're right.
speaking it.
You're right. That's right. Okay. So you start doing this, and he looks at you, and his eyes get really big, and he says, "Don't you quote the ancients to me." And you can see him like start to get like agitated, and his wings are like like they're making these like erratic movements in the air. And he says, "She is my cousin. I have the right to take her to be part of me, as the others are." And you see him like trying to walk towards you, but he's obviously something's wrong.
Well,
Okay.
You cannot take her yet.
Well,
And
I'll
I. Oh, go ahead, Tom.
Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, I was gonna step forward and be all brave, but it might not be time yet.
I was gonna
You're
say, can I
stealth, I think.
like
Stay
kind of
stealth.
repeat what he's saying with him while holding out the ancient symbol that I have?
You can say it in Celestial too.
Yes, you
There you
can.
go.
You could repeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like. I want to know how well you're going to do at it, though. So, I want.
Can I help him with like the Celestial part? If that's what you're gonna do, can I like add my anything into it?
Do you know Celestial Valen? You do, right?
I do. So I can he can do the thing, and I can repeat it in Celestial or something like that, and
Yeah,
kind of
we
throw
both-
into him, or we
Okay.
could both chant Celestial to him. Yeah.
I like that. I want performance checks.
Hey, it's what I wanted originally before I took some blood.
Hey, your
If you would've
your
let me
creative
dance.
dance is now going to be useful.
I feel like I could do some other check.
No, you got to join the dance with Valen.
Give it to me.
Actually,
Oh my
actually, you know what?
god.
Thorkim,
Dude.
damn. Thorkim, don't roll.
Austin.
Don't roll. Don't roll.
Got it.
Thorkim,
Oh my god.
as you're starting to chant these words, and Valen comes up behind you, is also starting to chant the words, and in like this booming, strong, commanding voice behind you, and
A little high pitched though.
a little peaky, no, and no, there's nothing like it's perfect, even without his manhood, he is spot on, and
Nice.
you hear you feel this power that was inside of you, and you now come to realize now that you have a second and you have this moment that you're bubbling with power, too much for you to hold on to and live.
Oh.
You are in this
Flashlight beams.
situation where you realize that you can imbue this excess power into something, and you see other conduits around you. It's almost like a second set, like another sense that's like laid over the top, like an overlay. And you see that you can push this power out to basically anybody around you, except for Zaul. He's like this dark, twisted mess. But anyone else around you, you could push a chunk of your power into. And you feel it just like bubbling, and you need to make the choice of what you're going to do with this power, or you're going to die in this moment. If you're going to, I mean, is it a good death? Is that what's supposed to happen? That's up to you. But like, you have too much power inside of you that your body can contain.
Am I able to get some quick guidance from Bahamut onto who would be the best to imbue it to?
I don't think you're going to have time for that, because they're like, it's like me.
I'm looking
Well, I'm
away from
only-
you,
I'm
unfortunately.
the only logical choice. We have two
Here.
warlocks. We have an Ilmater guy. All you got left is me. You can't choose anyone else but me. Or I
See,
guess you give it to
feel like
Gladys.
that's the weirdly logical choice, and I hate it.
But you could also give it to Gladys if you wanted to, I guess.
That's
Had
true,
to
Not
be
her
a
name.
party
thinking.
member.
Not her name.
I feel like, and so like anyone but Zoe. So Gladness is on the table.
Yep.
Okay.
Even the undead bodies around you are available to you.
Not that that would help. But it might.
Uh-huh.
That's a hard choice. Oh boy.
I am gonna push it into Gladness.
Okay. So as you're chanting with them, you're holding this symbol out, and you release this energy into Gladness. And as you do, it comes off of your body in the way that you're used to, but it goes through this ancient holy symbol in your hand, because it's what you're holding out. And you watch as the power warps and twists, not in a bad way, but in a different way. And it's like, and you hear Gladness scream, and then her eyes close, and she screams again, and her eyes open again, and there's glowing white light once more.
Nice.
And she kind of like
Good.
falls off of the altar and kind of like lands on the ground. She's like breathing hard, and she looks up and she sees Zaul. But she also hears this chanting that's happening right now, and she stops, and she points her finger at Zaul, and she says, "Cousin, we cannot do this now. By the rights written by the ancients, we are done this evening. We cannot fight on this plane." And he looks from all of you, and he looks at you, and he puts his hands over his ears. He drops his sword to the ground. But as it falls out of his hand, it literally disappears into a mist of blood, and then starts swirling around him as well. And he says, but it's what is meant to be. And he like reaches back and just and these tendrils of blood extend out of him in every direction. You see it hit these undead bodies all around and grabs them, and they literally boom explode into mist, and the mist swirls and sucked into him as well. And he says, soon you won't be able to hide behind the ancients. And his wings curl in, and you see his body distort and merge like it's being pulled behind water, and then it's gone.
Whew.
All of the undead
All
around
right.
Everyone's stealing my kills.
all of the undead around you disappear in this blast of holy light, or not unholy blood, I should say. And you see Gladness on the ground, kind of like still like one arm on the ground, the other holding up, her hands like shaking as she's pointing to where Zaul was. I should probably make him go ways too.
I'm gonna go and support her. My body that is a quarter of her size or less.
Yeah.
Or less.
It's the size of her hand.
Definitely less.
She like puts it down, doesn't notice, and she like crushes him.
Someone might be into that. Probably Balin at this point.
Give me 45
I know,
minutes.
you're the Bahamut man now. You got to think for her.
Mhm.
She's shaking. She's physically shaking as you feel very slowly the power of the consecration of the temple slowly radiating out from the altar. Before, when this had happened, it was gone, and it completely did the temple again. This time it's very, very slowly, just like a couple inches at a time, pushing out from the altar, trying to take back the temple. And Gladness looks kind of down at you all. She finally like sits up a little bit, and she kind of looks at the two skeletons that are standing as the consecration is slowly creeping towards them.
Whoops.
And she says, remove that trash from my sight.
Dog him.
Ah.
Take out the trash.
So I kind of look at her and I just look at them and I go like,
Okay, so they just like
and they,
fall apart.
yeah, they both just fall apart.
Nice. Okay. So they're
I'm doing it.
and she looks at you, Dalcom, and she says, I know what you are, Gnome. And I don't agree with it. And neither does Bahamut, but I know you're trying to do what's best for now. I pray that you will see the wrongness of your actions, but I cannot abide seeing it.
I look at her and I just go, I know what I am as well, and I have come to peace with it.
I like that. I like that a lot.
And he walks away.
She looks down at you, like annoyed at first, right? Like, how dare you? And then she like she stops a second. She kind of like reassesses the situation, right? She's literally had a hell of a day, and she just doesn't respond.
And neither do I.
She looks over at you, Thorcom, and she puts her massive hand like around your head, right? And literally just like boom, like puts her huge forehead like on yours, right? As she just is like holding you there for a moment. And you feel like these waves coming off of her of like exhaustion, tiredness, hope, power deep down, but also weakness as she is trying to recover what's happening. And she says, You have done something that many clerics cannot. You
I told you I
changed.
was special.
She crushes your head to death. No. She says, maybe you're right, but you have taken your first steps towards something that may or may not be what you want. But I welcome you into the fold. And she takes your hand in her hand, and you feel this warmth, and then you feel like it's not pain, but it's like when you hold ice on your skin for too long, it starts to almost feel painful at first, and then like she takes your hand off, and you see that the symbol of Bahamut is now on the top of your hand, which is gauntleted. So you don't know how she did that, or how the fact that you know that it's underneath your gauntlet, but it is. And she then looks at the rest of you and she says, I can't thank you all enough for what you have done for me and for Bahamut tonight. She says, I beg of you, I need one more thing so that I can get out of this realm. I need, and she like gets woozy and she like puts her hand on the altar to like kind of like steady herself. And she kind of like resets herself and she says, I need you all to keep me safe for the next hour. She's like, if I can just get my bearings, I can be okay and can leave. But if I don't leave soon, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yes, we
Short
can
rest sounds good to me.
do that for sure. Yeah.
We can assist you.
Valen's gonna wrap up his blood gash that he has and kind of keep that away from her. You know.
Yeah, she gives you like major side eye. By the way, she's like looking at you, like trying to like, but she's not saying anything.
So sorry about that. I didn't. I forgot.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'll
go ahead, Todd.
I'll cast Divine Sense to make sure no evil comes anywhere near us. And I'll say, I'll do whatever I can, my lady. I'm if nothing, supportive of your God. And I'm saddened, but happy for my brother over here. I don't know what this means, but I have to hold the flame for Ilmater. But perhaps having more than one flame will create a lot more light.
She looks at you, Dimitri, and she looks down at this thing on her chest where her scales are ripped. And she reaches up and she grabs one of the scales and rips it off of her. And she kind of like flings it at you, Dimitri. Assuming you catch it out of the air.
I guess I would. Yes, dexterity.
I mean, if you don't,
Boom,
you
hi!
don't have to. But I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna catch it. But if you don't want
Yeah.
it, you don't have to. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll catch it. That's a reaction I probably would have done.
You catch the scale, which is like freaking sand dollar, like a big sand dollar size, right? Like you catch it, and you feel this like light tingling, and then you feel this weird moment of clarity as your perception pierces the veil, and you are able to connect briefly to Ilmater. And you hear Ilmater's voice very weakly, very far away, but you hear him say, "You are the last. You are the last of my true followers."
For now.
Please don't leave me as your brother did.
Oh.
Ooh.
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 And then you feel like the lightest like touch of his strength, and all of your health points come back. I don't know if you actually have lost any, but they're
I have.
okay. Yeah, they instantly like you feel this surge of healing through you as you come to full health. All your spell slots also come back,
Nope.
Oh yeah.
and you
Nice.
feel this boon as it passes over you, and then this connection shattered, and you see the scale that was in your hand crumble to dust, like fall to the ground around you.
Could he respond? Oh, so sad.
It was too quick of a connection.
I'm going to.
Is my eye still black, by the way?
Yes,
Out of curiosity.
your eye is still black.
Okay.
Uh,
Scale falls away, and I'll do all those things.
I'm going to tell her I gave up on my own once long ago. And I look to Dimitri and I say, hard choices are made for the good of this world. So we will need each other all the more. And I will need you, Lady Gladness, and your support. So we will support you now.
She nods, and she says, "Thank you. I appreciate this." And she kind of like slumps against the wall, right, as she's like trying to breathe. And she looks. Her kind of eye opens briefly, and she looks at Valen, and she
Who, me?
says, "Who?
Who, me? I'm not here.
And she says, "You lost out on a great boon that could have happened for you." She says,
It could have happened to a better person, though. Thor deserves it. I'm happy he had it. It's better suited to him than me.
she kind of like snorts. She's like, "No. The power that Thorkim gave me, he could have given you."
Oh, yeah. Well, I did try to persuade him for a second, but you were the right choice. It's okay.
She says, "Continue trying to be what you're trying to be, and you will be blessed. But keep your
appreciate-
goddamn blood away from me."
Yeah, no, that was a mistake. I see that now. I will keep trying. I appreciate the encouraging words, but I need to figure out how to cure this damned blood in me. You know, that really was that's kind of going to be a problem in in any future endeavors toward Bahamut, I think. Step one is curing that, I think. But yes, I will keep it to myself. No blood transfusions for you.
So she like closes her eyes, and she's basically gonna take a long rest or a short rest. Now, is anyone gonna do anything now, or is everyone just gonna enjoy this like short rest and keep a vigil?
I do want to
gonna do
waddle up
some.
to Dimitri
Okay.
and
You're gonna what?
hug. I'm going to waddle up to you and I'm going to hug you. And I'm going to tell you,
I don't know if I'm ready for this, bro.
you have made me so proud.
I need some time.
And I will support you and Ilmater still. But I've done what I've done for the good of this darkness to heal it all, as Ilmater must. But
I hope you know what you're doing, because
I never do. I just kind of go with the flow.
Better yet, I hope this is for the best, because the broken tears I felt of Ilmater at you leaving him was. I don't even know if I could talk to you, but I can only express the fact that he's.
Where did you guys go, by the way? I can't even find it. Oh, you're saying
The only reason why I want to tell you this, because I hope your decision was the right one. and it's going to be the right thing because I think he's broken.
As do I, my brother, and I can tell you the decision was not light nor easy nor without pain, but
Mhm.
we must continue to make choices in this dark world to fix it. And I will always hold love for Lemater and blessings for you. And I touch him. All of them.
Hmm.
I know you will, and I look forward to hallowing his temple, and hopefully,
Yeah.
with that extra power, we can somehow get rid of this darkness.
There are
It's-
no rivalries between gods among us. We are just fellow clerics and paladins. We'll make it work.
I mean, Amater's kind of, but sure. I mean, I know what you mean.
He's wonderful.
I mean,
This is true.
in principle, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad Ilmater has you.
As
Alright.
do I.
I feel like my purpose was completed. I brought you to him.
So,
I'm
so
glad
Valen's
you
gonna
feel that
go while they're talking. Valen goes up and he slaps Thorcum on the shoulder, like, hell of a fight that was, wasn't it? What an adventure. Thank you for having my back again.
Always.
You're always like a circus performer flying through the air. You are the net there to catch me every time I fall. So
I feel like I've been led to a place to guide you more.
I'm glad you have a stronger god now to to help you protect me more. not not saying anything about you Dimitri. You're obviously got your thing going too, but
Stronger.
yeah,
Kind of
just
messed up.
it's Bahamut for life. What can I
You
say?
know what? It's fine. We're in Bahamut's temple, so out of respect, I'll be like, yes. But when you go into Mater's temple, don't be saying that.
Oh no, I will put on my Ilmater cap for that role too. But
No.
Dimitri, and I say
He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that.
I don't know if you are one to throw stones about what you say in others' temples, but I.
And Valen's behind him, it's like, yeah, while he's behind Thorcum.
I stand behind every word I said, and I'll say it again if I need to. But that's fine.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Electrical letter.
It's fine.
But
as I adjust my huge ridiculous hat, I say it's okay.
Yeah. But thank you, Thorcum.
I am
appreciate it.
who I am.
Much has happened, and yeah, I feel like through what could have been a really terrible situation, we came through. That was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, while we have time, we can still talk about the basement of this place while we're still here.
Yeah.
Because I think we probably got enough time to at least do that before we do long rest.
We do have to keep an eye on her too, on Gladys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can dig out the rubble while she just sits here and does nothing.
Yeah, sure. I'm yeah, I'd be happy to find something. Any idea how we can cure this blood situation? It's getting me in a lot of trouble.
Well,
we were working on that, so
probably shouldn't do it right now while it's healing her.
Maybe
But
not be the best.
maybe
Yeah.
after she's up and awake and runs away.
Really wish she had an idea. Maybe I thought she'd give me an idea of how to fix it, but she didn't really say anything.
We'll see.
Hmm.
She's a little weak right now.
Hey, Dolos, is there anything in your scroll about tainted blood? Or your tapestry?
Tainted blood.
Tapestry? Whoa.
Don't you think that's what it's about, mate?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, while they're doing that, I'll go ahead and look at the stairs and start poking around the rubble.
Okay. It's it's not easy, and it's gonna take a few hours. Is that
I have time. I'm not doing anything else.
No, you don't have a few hours.
it's gonna be an
You have
hour
what?
watching Gladness, and then whatever you guys want to do at that point. You can keep digging, or you can do whatever else. Do you want to basically start on it? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know what the other guys are doing, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Valen's gonna patrol the perimeter in stealth mode, kind of just, for an hour, just kind of patrol. Keep an eye on around the perimeter.
Just
Okay.
mechanics wise, what's the benefit of a short rest for us here? I'm trying to see. I don't think I have anything that specifically comes back in short rest for me anymore.
Oh, I do long rest for spell slots.
Long rest for spell slots, but you also have you still have warlock stuff, so your warlock spells will come back. Your pack spells basically, and then also you can use hit dice on short rest. And
Good.
hit dice are nice because it lets you heal if you took any damage.
So we didn't take any damage in this thing, but don't forget we almost died getting here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
So
half
most
health.
of us are all beat up.
I
Yeah,
am half
except for
health. Yeah.
Dimitri and Pratik, so he can
I'm good.
do his thing while we rest.
That's why Dimitri wants to start digging. We're all like barely hanging on.
Okay, I mean, if we can do a short rest here, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whoever's not going to be digging in the rubble, feel free to take a short rest. Dimitri obviously doesn't need it. So Dimitri, give me an
Where's
athletics
the-
check real quick.
Okay.
What? Oh.
I would love the first one. Freaking hell.
Okay.
Whatever. Guess we'll take the 17. And I don't have a Benny, so that's life.
Okay. Everyone done with their short rest and stuff?
Valen's not. He's doing a patrol.
Okay.
He was already out of the room. He's patrolling the grounds.
Okay.
In stealth.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Oh yeah.
Valen.
Stealthy.
Ooh, look at you.
A shadow.
Look at you, Stealthy.
I'm not even there. I'm just a little shadow moving about. Wouldn't even notice.
Okay. All right. Now, also, don't forget, Bryce. You're taking a short. Are you taking a short rest as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use your hit dice as well. And you also can do your wizard thing where you can get back one of your spell slots. I don't remember exactly how it works,
true,
but
true. Okay.
you can do that as well.
Okay.
Now, as your kids are kind of all resting, you're watching Gladness kind of basically just lay there and breathe, her eyes closed. All of a sudden you see as her body glows this bright white light, and then she shimmers and disappears. So that's totally the wrong layer, Christos. So she disappears from sight around you. You look over and you see that Dimitri has pulled a very reasonable amount of pile out of that stuff, but I mean it's him by himself is going to take him days to get in there. You know what I mean? It would take all of you to kind of do it, but he's started the process.
I wonder how many gnomes it would take to dig that up.
I go join him with my
7.
rock stone cunning.
Stone
Okay.
cutting dwarf.
So this is my question. What are you guys going to do now? Are you going to start digging here, or are you going to go do something else? You going back to your house? You going to DZD? Do you have another plan of where you want to go? I have. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
For next week.
Yeah, it would be good if we could do the next section, whatever that is, before we call it for the night. But so that's why I kind of want to know what you guys want to do.
I mean, we were planning on coming
think
here
we had
to try
already
and heal those two again, but I know that might be a lengthy process.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Our plan was to be here first to finish healing Valen and Dimitri.
Yeah, that's our next goal, basically.
But that might be a long process. I don't know.
Okay.
So it was heal Dimitri and Valen, and also get in the basement. Those were the two things that we had talked about doing: was temple stuff and basement stuff in the temple.
Okay. Okay. Then in that case, I think that was a perfect time to call it for the evening. And then we can kind of explore the rest of the temple and stuff Monday.
Cool deal.
Okay.
Lovely, lovely.
Sound good?